So this one I just did back in June of this year. It's called Wheelchair Trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping all night. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping all night. I'm rolling and rolling. Getting all these girls' numbers crazy insane. I just been rolling and rolling. All right, that's it. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I just been rolling and rolling. 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 I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I just been rolling and rolling. 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 I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I just been rolling and rolling. 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 I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair.
Yo, what up, Dave? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Brother Fanic?
Chilling, man. What you up to?
Man, I was just watching a YouTube video until you had time for me to come on, you know.
Okay. What was you watching?
Chilling.
What was you watching?
I was watching a guy that I'm subscribed to called Gully Boy. You know, he gives us commentary on, you know, entertainers, and he shares his perspective on a lot of the 90s hip hop and early 2000s music.
Oh, okay.
You know, shares his playlist and stuff, and he's real funny. He's from St. Louis, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. So tell people about yourself, who you are.
Oh man, well, what's going on, everybody? My name's Devin Harris. Some of the people in the conscious community have called me Brother Devon, which I don't mind that. I'm comfortable with that.
Okay.
Even though I'm feeling more of an ancient Kemetic transition coming soon.
Nice.
I'm not gonna speak too much on that, but it is coming, and even though I'm somewhat on the religious side of it, I still am on the occult side, thanks to Brother Panic.
Okay, so are you leaving? Well, let me ask you this. Are you trying to leave the religious side?
Yes. and become more scientific on the Kemetic side.
Excellent.
But before I can get to the scientific aspect, or should I say the psychology aspect of it, I have to understand the religious and fundamental first.
Okay. Well, you know, the religion is born out of the sciences. So technically, if you study the sciences, you should be able to understand what the statement is with religion. Because all religion is really a statement to bind you back to something greater. Yes, the science is something greater. So now, religion in its best case is when the science is dead and they're trying to keep it alive.
Right.
Religious thing. Now, the religious now is a tool for control, hands down. So religion means nothing in the bigger picture. It's only the tool we've been mind controlled with.
Right. And I'm very aware that religion is bullshit. But you know, let's say that I have students down along the line and they don't understand where I'm coming from. I would have to, like I said, I would have to give them the religious side first.
Okay.
And then,
I see what you mean. So you're trying to say because they're familiar with religion, that if you taught what they knew, you can bring them over to the science?
Yeah. That's basically what I'm saying.
Okay.
You gotta ease them into it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I didn't know you was down with that. Now, why I have you here is because I heard you speaking one day on your adventures in astral traveling. So we're going to talk about astral traveling. We're going to talk about some of the things you're doing, maybe how to get deeper into it, some tricks and techniques that I could share with you personally to help you, because I could see you were kind of aggressive in your astral work and your spiritual work with the mind.
Yeah.
Everybody
Everybody knows me up there. I'm well known up there. Yeah.
So you well known for your astral traveling skill?
Yes. And and you know, going into the lower realms, fucking with the ghouls, the demons. I'm studying their work. I got their books on my phone right now, son.
So, let's start here. Astral traveling. Let's say that's step one. What made you get into that, and what did you do to become successful at it?
Well, I think it had to start. I'm gonna go way back, but not too far back.
Okay.
I'll say about 16. You know, when I was a Christian, and you know, I just remember, you know, having conversations with my higher self. I'm not even going to use the word God. Okay. So yeah, I just remember having a lot of conversation with my higher self and my Christ consciousness, and I just remember reading certain parts of the Apocrypha. You know, when it came down to like learning the Book of Enoch, even though, you know, in exoteric Christianity, because you know most black folks are, you know, they won't even allow us to read those types of books. That's why I had to get the fuck out of Christianity, yo.
Right.
Yeah, man. It was crazy.
Right. They ain't giving you shit.
Right.
Yeah,
you actually, and it excited me to find out you actually have to leave Christianity to get the real shit. I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Right. Hold on, I'm gonna put you on speaker.
Okay.
You should be good.
Okay.
I gotta hook it up to this shit crap now. You should be good though for everyone else. All right, let me get the
Shout out to the Panic family. I love y'all. You know what it is. 6
Yeah, the Pandemonium crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to switch computers. My regular computer's acting all funky. This is the one I usually have hooked up to other shit. Go ahead and say something. Let me see if I can hear you.
My check 1 2 1 2.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right. I can hear you better now.
Yeah. That's basically how my dreams and astral travel events actually started. And I remember when I first started astral traveling, I'm moving forward now. I'm not 16.
Okay.
In this timeline. I think. Okay, I was living in McDonough, Georgia, and I think I had to have been 24.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 30 right now.
Okay.
But I was 20. I was 24 then.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't started hearing about you till I was 22. I was like, I like this nigga. He cuss a lot.
That was hurting your Christianity?
Huh?
Was it hurting your Christianity?
No, actually, I got away from Christianity when I was 21.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
so you was ready for my shit?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes, my nigga, yes.
The person was not a man. Oh yeah. Now we talking to a demon.
Mm-hmm.
A demon nigga.
Yeah. And it's like every time I heard you talk, my cousin Brahim and my stepfather Andre would always come to my mind because both of those guys were hood niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold on 1 second.
No problem, buddy. Hotepery. You hotep nigga.
Sorry about that, my brother. That was my caretaker. She just came in here to give me something.
It's all good. It's all good, brother. All right. So you were saying you just turned 24.
I was 24. 24.
You started fucking with some Brother Panic shit.
Yeah.
Person, you said I reminded you of a couple of your family members.
Yes. My stepfather Andre, who I still communicate with to this day, and my cousin Brahim. Mm-hmm. I was talking with him a little bit yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. And the last time I had dreamed about him, he had went from being Islam to Christian, and then he went from Christian to because when he was Muslim, he was alive.
Okay.
And I guess something had happened to where he wanted to become a Christian. I guess he realized he was. Yeah, I guess he realized he was drinking too much, but
so he became a Christian. Like he was drinking too much because he was a Muslim.
No. He was my cousin was in jail. He was in jail. Yeah. So and on top of that, he was living a thug life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So he's in jail because of his thug life.
Right. Yeah. You know, hijacking cars and shit. But he was very knowledgeable, very knowledgeable.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was the one that gave me some 5% knowledge when I was 6 years old.
Really? What was he teaching?
He didn't really go in depth. He just gave me a piece of it.
Gotcha.
And basically what he said was, come here, Dev. I want to tell you something, because I was in my stepfather's room at the time. My stepfather Andre and my mom, they wasn't married yet. They was dating. Yeah. So I was in that room when I shouldn't have been in there. And he was like, Devin, what you doing in there? Cuz, come in here. So I go back in my bedroom, and he pulls out his Quran, and he tells me that, forgive me, cuz, if I say it wrong, but he tells me that there's 360 there's 360 degrees. I can't remember how what you get what I'm saying, man.
You ain't even gotta remember that shit, because I know it was silly, but it's all good though.
Right. Yeah. It was the seed. It was a seed.
Right.
I ain't really get into it like he did.
Right. But yeah, because truthfully, the 5%ers was a seed for me, because they were the first I heard say they God.
Right.
All the other shit, like that, you would connect all the mathematical equations with the day.
Yeah, like what?
Which is fly shit. But you know,
five triple times five.
You had to know that was the man, so that was for me. Like, somebody might ask me and I get it wrong, they have a problem, then we got a problem.
Yeah, they get all mad and shit.
Yeah, too much. But it wasn't, though. It was a seed. So he planted.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me. And then
how the fuck is he becoming a Muslim, then a Christian, then a Muslim again? Like, what the fuck is happening with him?
Well, when I contacted him in my dream, I saw both him and my Uncle Rodney. I always call him by his nickname for me, which is Uncle Porkchop. Cause
Uncle Porkchop.
Yeah.
Oh. Like, how does
right.
Okay.
Right. Because I didn't know it at the time. I was a little kid. I was 5.
Right.
Cause I used to always think. Excuse me.
All right,
I used to always, and thank you. I used to always think that I used to always think that well, not always, but one time I assumed that my Aunt Connie was cooking pork chops.
Okay.
Because I thought she's transitioned too. She's no longer present on Earth.
Okay.
She was the one that told me about my firstborn daughter. That's when I went off yesterday on Facebook.
Oh, I didn't see that. You went off on Facebook.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stuff going on. We got to keep this thing lined up to get to
right.
Because we're going to jump around. Because the whole point, I want them to hear your adventures in astral traveling. Because
we gonna definitely get to that.
Okay, we're gonna get there. Now, you said she was Aunt Connie. Was cooking the pork chops.
Yeah, I thought she was. I thought she was.
So what happened?
Yeah. And she kept telling me, she said, Devin, I'm not cooking pork chops. You know I don't eat pork. And so I was like, okay, well then what is it? She said, it's turkey chops. I was like, oh, okay, my bad.
Where the fuck she get turkey chops from, nigga? Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Right.
First of all, where the fuck did she get turkey chops? That's
I have no idea.
Two is this. To the fucking untrained eye, how the fuck would you know what's what?
Right.
Let me make
I'm fine. I don't know about food yet.
80s, and I would be like, bitch, why you cooking pork, Connie? I would do that. Yo, Connie, why are you cooking? Oh, those are turkey. And I would be like, you know something, Connie? I'm not eating that shit. How about that? I'm not going to eat that shit because I've seen a fucking turkey chop.
Right.
Let me make sure. That shit is fucking suspect.
So
the suspect.
Right.
Let me call Khadijah, make sure she get in the door.
Okay.
That's the weed guy. He has some delectable edibles for eye.
Yeah, you be turned up on them Johns.
Oh, yeah, I took 4 before I started.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the door, babe. The guy might be here.
Yeah, the guy already came.
Oh, okay. Got you. All right. Thanks, babe. All right, see you soon. All right, so she got it. We got drugs. Connie's cooking those fucking turkey chops.
Yeah, and that's how. And when I looked at my Uncle Rodney, I said, you know what? I know you don't eat pork, but I'm gonna call you Uncle Pork Chop.
No doubt. Okay, I got it. That's righteous.
Yeah.
That's a righteous. Righteous.
Right.
And he deserves that shit because Connie's fronting on everybody. Like, don't make turkey chops and don't announce these are turkey chops before they hit the grease. Because in the grease, it's all pork chops. As far as I'm concerned. It's all just not edible. It's all meat. So if you tell me turkey after the fact, now you have to prove that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you would have showed me in the beginning, I got little turkey chops. I found them down at farmer's market. We'd be like, okay, those are turkey. Turkey, they look pink, like turkey. So turkey. Connie fucked up. Fucked up.
Right. And then on top of it, like my cousin Brahim, the one I was just telling you about, he was still living with them at the time.
Mm.
He didn't have his own place, but he kept his street stuff separate from them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then also too, like my aunt Connie was a traffic cop, so she wouldn't allow gang activity in her house.
Right, the bullshit.
Yeah, right.
Connie don't play that shit, yo.
Exactly, and she was a Christian too.
That's a fucked up combination. Turkey meat, fucking Christianity. It's all fucked up, man. Right.
But that's my ancestry. So I'm not.
Wait. What's your parents like then?
My mom is woke. She's a witch. She's a witch.
Excellent.
I was the one to check this out. I was the one to convince her and motivate her to wake up.
So you put her on her witchcraft game.
Yes.
You're a good fucking son. Thank
you.
You're a good fucking son.
And on top of it, she told me that she already knew that in our ancestry, besides the Christianity, she said we had shamans and healers, and I don't like to use the term witch, but nature worshipers.
Gotcha.
If I can say that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We can use witch. because it's not a bad word. That's Disney's idea of what it is that power is.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Ain't got no other word for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll think of another word. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Not with us, not here. You know what I'm saying? That's a most high compliment.
Yes. Yeah. So, because me and my mom and I, we didn't have a really good relationship. It's still kind of rocky. However, because of one of the Kemetic deities that I communicate with, Sekhmet, she was the one that told me, look, you have to get along with your mother. If you want a dominant female for a wife, you're gonna have to get along with her.
Right. You're gonna have to learn to have, because is that what the problem was?
Yes.
The dominance.
Yeah, and you know, my mom can be really, she. Some people may say she's overprotective. I was looking at it from the negative perception, you know, that she was real controlling. But you know, I just understand that, you know, for one, I'm her son, and two, that's kind of her nature, and three, she don't want anybody to, you know, hurt me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know I'm 30 years old, I want my own. I want to get out my mama's house and fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know what you mean. So you can get nasty. I know what you're thinking.
Right.
Nasty.
Yeah.
I feel you. Ain't got nothing to stop me. I can't shit. No judgment, baby. You got to do it. Got to do it. Got to do it.
Yeah. So you know, when I do get like that, I ask female spirits like, hey, can you hook me up? I feel horny. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, before we go there, because let's walk to what made you first start really astral traveling.
Okay.
Because, you know, there's people who want to know how to get into it. That's pretty much why we talk.
Okay.
How you got into it?
Basically, all I had to do was just be still. As long as I didn't move, I was straight.
Now listen, this is what people will say, who's never done that before. They're gonna say they have been still. They think being still is doing this shit. So if we have to explain to them, what did you think of? What did you say? What did you try? Where was you sitting? Like, they're gonna need the detail to know how to do it. So, you know, being still is just too broad. We want to say, you know, I've been still, but I have my pants on. I've been still, but I put on my socks. You know what I mean?
Okay. I get where you're coming from. Well, for me, I'm all about imagination, right?
Hey.
So you know, what I did was I would think about, you know, dark matter and the stars and the air being like very cold, because in space it's cold.
Yeah, right.
It's cold. It's no fucking heat up there at all, y'all. It's
like you have experience. Look what you trying to say. You got experience.
Yes. I got an experience, everybody. I got an experience. So
it's cold space.
Right.
Love it. So you said something I think is key and we need to speak on. Imagination. So would you say that's the key ingredient?
Yes.
Good.
And I learn imagination from you all the time. I'm like, this my nigga right here, because he knows how to, in a way, control my mind. Even when I get stuck on something, it's like, my nigga, you know what to say.
You hear the voice. You're just tuned into
Yes.
the frequency. And to be quite honest, it is actually mind control. But see, I teach in class, we've heard the word mind control and we just think it's a bad thing. Everything is mind control. It's just that we are now being mind controlled by sinister beings.
Yes.
But African training was mind control. Initiation is mind control.
Right.
Rites of passage is mind control. It tells you you're a man now. This guy you're a man now. He controls your mind.
It's important because when we mind control ourselves, yes. When we mind control ourselves, it gives us the key to be able to control and master our subconscious mind or our super subconscious mind, if you will.
Yes, there you go. You've been doing your homework. Let me make let me make this point about mind control. When you go into Walmart and the lady tells you to put on your mask, that's mind control. So we can't just say mind control and think it's this big thing all the time. Read that Mind Control 101. What's his name? Dandelion Jones or Dandelion? So it's a fake name.
Yeah. I heard you recommend that book. I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
They tell you the subtle ways and the subtle definitions of mind control. How a woman can mind control you all day. They say how many times you heard a man say, "Well, I'm doing it so she won't be in one of her moods." He said, "There's a name for that. It's called dumb." I don't want to say it because I teach it in class, but there's a whole name for that. And you would think about it. If a girl asked you to do something, you would do that shit before a nigga.
Right, in an instant.
Nigga, you ain't got no Uber account? Well, how far you live?
When they even when they bribe you with pussy, it's like you know you being mind control.
Yeah. You know that shit. They took it to the MK Ultra level with that pussy.
Yes. Facts. Facts.
MK Ultra. With that pussy. So, all right. So, where was we? So you said your imagination is what you start developing. Yeah, and I'm only saying it as an interviewer because I teach that.
Right.
That is the foundation for all this shit. And I might as well say it now. I have a breakthrough I want to share with you. And I need you to do it. I found out what generates the imagination sits right in the back of your left side of your head here. It hovers above. It's not in your head, in your mind. It's like a gateway that sits right here to a pool of, I don't know if we could call it Akasha, or I know in mythology, it would be considered the fairy kingdom.
Right.
This back here is the gateway to the fairy kingdom. The one that connects to your subconscious mind. There's an external fairy kingdom throughout nature. So you can pry into any patch of nature, trees, bushes, you'll start to see images. Those in the fairy kingdom here are what we call negative ions.
Right.
That I don't want to say you use for your mind, but the app where it translates into that of mind and imagination and blah, blah, blah. Right here, it hovers behind your head. The color, listen, the color is a very bright lime green. Like, kind of like how on television they do nuclear waste. They do it that glowing green.
Yeah.
Like a
just like in The Simpsons with the nuclear plant.
Yeah. That color, that color green, that radiation is that color, and it's a pool here. So through your meditation, you activate that color right here in the back of your head. Then whatever you do, this is what you start the meditation with. whatever you do after that, the imagination will be stronger. You pretty much opened up that fairy kingdom gateway of your imagination. So far, for most people, shit.
Correct.
Once in a while. Oh, good idea. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I can't believe I thought of that. Like, for the true, let's even just keep it on astral traveling for now. Right. The imagination must be in full blast. And to be quite frankly, when I heard you speaking, I heard someone whose imagination was on fucking fire.
Yeah.
Now, so let's talk about some of the things you did to expand your imagination and why you may have had to do that to expand your imagination.
I think, you know, when I was about 4, I think you know, using my imagination was just natural for me. I still use it to this day, especially when I be in funks like depression and loneliness and shit. Imagination helps, and you know, we supernatural family. So I could say this. Even thinking of you talking to me in my head helps. You know what I'm saying?
Good. That's exactly what I hope happens. It's not really me. I become a symbol for you to use like any other ritual.
There you go.
It's not really about me. You get what I'm saying? Right. It's about if you needed someone to do cartwheels, you're gonna think of the best person you've ever seen.
Right.
You're gonna try to mimic that, or you're gonna hear that, or you're gonna at least think that person. What would that person do? So if I became what would Panic do, or you hear me saying or hearing that lecture, listen, bro, first of all, I speak for hours and hours and hours. My voice got to be stuck in anyone's head who's listening.
You the reason. You the reason why I wanted to do spiritual lectures in the first place.
Good. You should. If it's in your heart, do it. It was in your heart. It sounded real, and we'll get to some of your adventures. You talking about some of your adventures, them shits was like, damn, the nigga should have got me a ticket on that plane.
All right.
Going.
I'm doing an interview, Mom. Hey, Brother Panic, this is my mom's.
Hey, Mom. Hi. The son's doing an interview. He's killing it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Okay, Mom. So your imagination, you said, tell me some of the things that would come to mind. Like if you know what I'm saying? Because let's assume a person is saying, I can't really imagine it. Now, understand this. As kids, we're told, stop imagining. That's the first thing. You daydream too much.
Right. I really, I never really listened to that nonsense when I was in grade school. I always kept my imagination open. Why? Because a brother was always watching TV. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I'm a rebel at heart. I didn't listen to anybody when they told me to stop using my imagination.
Okay.
If my inner self wanted to show me something at that moment, I tapped into it.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. That's real. Now, think about this, D. Brother Devon. Think about it. Think about the kid not so lucky as you, who's now conscious. But he was, the teachers and grown folks were successful at shutting that imagination down.
Okay.
They were successful at shutting it down. And this person doesn't know how to wake up their imagination. They're not as lucky as you. So as a teacher, this is the opportunity for you to take them back, to build it back up. So what are some of the things people who are not as fortunate as you can do to expand their imagination?
That's a very good question, man. You know, not to sound very teachery or whatever, but you know, the thing that's coming to my mind right now is go back to your inner child, and how you do that is you could do a couple of things. You could read kid books, and you have to let go of I'm an adult and I don't got time to be thinking like a little kid. If you can't enter into the heavens without having the psychology of an innocent child. It's common sense. It's common sense.
That was killed it. That was it. Yo, that was crazy. Good technique.
I'm gonna do a lecture on that soon. That's coming soon. That's coming soon. And thank you.
That's tight. So
yeah.
So it's really about pushing themselves back. And you're right. It says you cannot enter heaven. You have to come as a child or some shit like that. And right. The child will lead them. They're not talking about childish behavior. They're talking about the same. Think about this. Every single child imaginates.
Right.
Until it's trained out of them. Why?
Yeah.
If the child just came from the world, you about to die and go to, and they come out of it strong, imagining, that's a clear indication of how important your imagination is.
And check this out, right? I'm gonna tell you this story, but I'm gonna flip it on you.
Okay.
When I was a Christian at the age of 16, I used to watch a lot of Christian television, and I used to love it when the weekends came because, you know, it was Christian television, but they would always show, you know, kid shows, cartoons. So that, you know, even though it was limited, you know, it helped open my imagination more. And plus, I used to watch a lot of Reading Rainbow as a kid. So not only thanks to you, but thanks to LeVar Burton. Shout out to LeVar Burton. He helped increase more of my imagination just by watching his show and having the other little kids like read books and have guest celebrities on there narrate stories and shit. You know how that shit go down, but yeah.
Wow, that's perfect. Wow, that's interesting. So, so you stay with the child in you. You go back to the child.
Yeah.
I hear this all the time. This may get more complicated. So I'm gonna see if you can answer this. I hear people say, "Well, Panic, when you tell me to revert to a child and think of like a child and be childlike, I had a bad childhood, so I don't really remember my childhood, or my childhood has something bad in it, and I don't
agree with that at all, because if you have something, let me get it right. Yeah, if you have something in your abusive childhood that makes you good, that makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. If you have something in your abusive, neglective, I don't even care if you've experienced sexual molestation. If you've had something in your childhood that made you feel good, something so simple as a teddy bear.
Right. Oh, you got it.
Or just one crayon and a motherfucking coloring book. Come on, man.
Right.
Ooh. Something even cooler than that. Playing cards. Playing cards. Even though there's only three specific, even though there's only three simple colors in playing trading cards.
Okay.
Black, white, and red.
Okay. Okay.
It's that simple.
Right. And clever. Very clever.
Yeah, yes.
You know something? That's the same exact I give, because even in your abusive childhood, the human finds places to escape. Even
right.
Memories are more dominant of shit, but you got to remember that teddy bear, that blanket, that pillow, that spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you was a nigga who got beaten, hid in the closet, then the fucking closet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find something, because this is not an argument. This is how you get out of here. So if you argue with it, then why don't you go ahead and do it all over again? Knock yourself out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not my issue, but if you tired of doing this shit, then you have to find this.
Right.
Not a well,
bring out your little kid.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. Something.
Right.
So the childlike thing expands the meditation. Now, mind you, remember that meditation I showed? That's excellent, and it focuses in to help those who do have trauma or blockages where they can't get into their imagination. That's a physical way to pull down. That's where green is the color, and that will expand your imagination. I've seen that shit as I'm halfway waking up in the dream, and I could see it. Then I tried to take control of it, and I couldn't.
It's hard. You can't do it. It's hard.
There's actually two, and the smaller one is for daydreams. So if you're awake in the day, the smaller one will activate. That's what's activating when you zone out, and then you come back. But it's real small, so it can't dominate. This happens when you dream, or when you're in deep meditation. You can open the bigger one. Now, as I'm halfway out, I tried to take control of it, and I couldn't. And
it's impossible.
Yeah, I was like, I've seen this every day. You know, your ego is coming back. So my ego is trying to take control of this thing on the back of my head, because I knew it had absolute control when I slept. And I knew it came everything. Then after I started to wake, I started to evaluate what the channel was. And that's the breakdown. I said, that's the source of dreams. The source of imagination is not in your head, it's a gateway. Just like your crown is above your head, there's more around your fucking head. And there's a green pool right here. You visualize that will start to help with the imagination.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And childlike, like you got to be that child again. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Because if not, you can end up destroying yourself. Yes.
Or
you die with humanity, which is the destruction of yourself. It's
right. Right.
So, off this drug, there's a certain way you do it. This man is getting out of here, and you're gonna see why once we get into some of his adventures. So now I want to walk them there. So the next thing I want to talk about is straight meditations. And how much do you meditate?
I'm just now getting back into meditating for at least an hour or 30 minutes.
Nice. Now, I'm gonna play the what do they call Jesus advocate. I'm gonna play the Jesus' advocate.
Okay.
So what most people say is, I don't feel like I'm meditating. Like, you know, I closed my eyes, I did what this said, I breathed like he said, I held my hands like this, but I don't feel like I'm meditating.
Well, the answer I could give to that is just stare off into space.
Right. Okay. Good one. And
That's a form of meditation.
No, it is meditation. Know why? Because if I had to describe what meditation is, you're staring off into space. So that's perfect answer for this reason. Because most people will say, well, what do I do when I meditate? Now, if I told you, go stare off into space, that's a character. You would know what I'm trying to until you go jump in the lake, you would kind of know what that meant. If I say go stare off into space, it means go zone out. So nobody knows how to go zone out anymore. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They start to think. They can't zone.
Oh, and also too, it's let me put it to you like this.
Okay.
It's good. It's good to watch television and cartoons and things like that. But even with that, you have to be careful with because if you that's why my stepfather Andre in the spirit realm now, like he always encourages me not to watch so much, mainstream television. So I'm always in my imagination, always.
Gotcha. So now, and that's the way to be. So okay. So and let me ask, well, why is he saying not to, just because of all the trash that's on TV?
Yes, that's basically why. And my stepfather Andre was he was a man of he was similar to you. He was a man of logic, reason, common sense. And remember the honey bun story you gave on your channel one time?
I don't remember.
you said when your kids started acting up and acting a fool and shit, you give them that honey bun, right? Right.
I'm like, he thought that was he thought that shit was beneath me. What the fuck you say, nigga? He said, yeah. Now you might beat my ass. I'm
right.
My man told me that shit. I ain't gonna say his name though.
Yo,
he's like, yo, man, I'm doing this, he's talking about his family, we didn't talk for a while. Then the nigga like, yo, my nephew beat my ass. So I said, wait a minute, what the fuck did you say? Nephew beat my ass. I said, wait, your nephew had to fight. He said, no, my nephew beat my ass. I said, well, what the fuck happened? He said, yo, man, I'm old and I'm fat. Like, what you saying? You don't go to no fucking gym. He said, my nephew beat my ass. I said, if I was there, I would have pounded your nephew's ass to fucking, he would have smelled like fucking onions when I was done. Ain't no little nigga doing that shit to me.
Right.
That shit right now. You know what I'm saying? My knockout game is thorough. I ain't had to use it for a while, but we can get off, see what happens. All that all that shit ain't gonna get it. And then we throw these rocks, nigga.
And my pops was a big dude from West Philly, so you couldn't mess with him.
He is the dude that sent Will Smith to Bel Air. Made that nigga go to California, get the fuck out of Philly. Yeah,
right.
Born and raised.
Yep.
Playground where I spend most of my days.
I'm from Philadelphia. I was born in North Philly, raised in Southwest. So I know what's up. I know what's up.
From New York, I used to hang in Philly. Woo! I went to an orgy in Philly. Philly ain't
wow.
And before the orgy, I ran up all them rocky stairs. And then after the orgy, Katrina hit.
Right. Oh, it was over.
Yeah, it was fun time. But yeah, Philly was always the shit, man. We did it. We did 2 lectures in Philly. You know, re-upped on the sandwiches. You know, within the last 10 years, and you know, like I said, when I was in New York, Philly was everything. We used to go over there all the time. It was like a nice escape. Oh, there was always some sweet, sweet online pussy in Philly. If they didn't live in Philly, they was right on the border in Jersey.
Right.
You know? But so, all right. So, what are some of the things you do when you meditate?
I chant. I chant. I use chants that one of my distant. Well, I should say another one of my distant spiritual teachers gave me. And you know, all the rest of his subscribers, you know, for free.
Okay.
If you now, I couldn't take any of his classes because he try and be like a Creflo O'Donnell. Hell no, man. I can't do that shit.
No doubt.
But you know me. I'm you know, when it comes to giving lessons, currently right now I'm doing stuff for free. But eventually I want to manifest a frequency where I could pay people for just $100, nothing too big.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. So they could get some expert advice.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, actually, if somebody wanted to contact you, what would they do to contact you?
Oh man, that's great. I want to give you this email, but I haven't activated it yet. I'm not
active because you know people are gonna want to shout out to you, ask you.
Right. So I can't give you the future email right now because I haven't set it up yet. But what I can give you,
we'll do some again, and I'll get a future email.
Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Word. So the email I want to give y'all now currently is it's tygr416@gmail.com.
Say it one more time.
It's actually pronounced tiger, but it's spelled differently.
Spell it again.
tygr416@gmail.com. You can
tygr416@gmail.
Yes, at gmail.com.
So ladies, don't be shy. Brother Devon has got a little bit of secrets and mystery and most high wizardry.
Yes.
For you.
And I want to say this because I'm a person of humility. Right. I don't know everything, but I just take what I need and I do what I can with it.
Woo! That's the words of a master. I take what I need and I do what I can with it. We need to take a moment of silence on that.
Let's.
All right. Yeah.
I say.
What I get and do what I can with it.
Yeah.
That's fire. All right, so you have a chant to meditate. Do you put your body in any position when you meditate, or does that matter to you?
Nah. I'm really free. I'm really free flowing. You know, I meditate in my chair, in my bed here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm in the bathroom sitting on the toilet, I chant there. You know what I'm saying?
Get that shit going. That's real.
Right.
So good. because that's what I teach. You don't have to do this, this, this. If you want to and it works, go crazy.
Right. Hey, like George Bush said, if it feels good, do it.
George Bush said, if it feels good, baby, do it. That's right. Philosophy. They don't give a fuck who they kill. If it feels good, do it.
Right.
No, I'm with it. Know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Good, do it, baby. Know what I'm saying? We got to wipe out, we got to genocide these motherfuckers. If it feels good, do it. W. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's cool. People need to hear that. One of the things, and I wonder if you have done it. I will meditate to music, headphones. Have you tried?
I'm glad you said that. I always meditate to music. I be like, well, okay. When I listen to hip hop, I just zone out automatically.
Right.
And you know, and I you probably don't know this about me, but I'm an underground hip hop fan. I don't care for all this trap music and shit.
Oh,
it's corny ass shit.
Who does but your kids? You know?
Right. Yeah. Right.
What grown niggas in the club doing the fucking Dougie? Yeah.
Right.
This is that.
Come on with that shit.
This is that. Nay.
Right.
When I see that
doing the dab and all that shit, like, come on, man.
Blubbery, ghetto, and old to be doing shit. My niece and them fucking doing the nay.
Right. Like you know, when I have kids and you know I start producing my children because you know I'm trying to get into the independent music business also. Okay. Like a guy like me, I think big. So I want to go from having an independent record label to having my very own major label.
That's how you do it. No doubt. Okay.
Yeah. So
like that.
Yeah. So thank you. So music always helps me when I'm into meditation. As a matter of fact, I was on YouTube last night listening to Koshi, what do they call it? Koshi wind chimes. They're like these big wind chimes, and it has the little golden. I don't know what to call them things, but I
they got shit on them. That they play and it makes a good sound.
Right. And so every time, well, not every time because I only listen to it twice.
Right.
But when I start listening to it, the first person I think about who has also helped me in my spiritual journey is my grandmother Janelle on my mom's side.
Let's give her. Let's give her.
I say that's my mom's mom.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. She helps me a lot. So you know when I start listening to wind chimes, I automatically think of her. Or even when I watch the show Cheers, cause I used to watch that with her all the time.
Now see that. Is how you also, that was interesting you said that. Something like Cheers or something like where you heard an instrument and know how to connect it to your grandmother's spirit. That's what imagination does. That's key. That's what we're doing here. We're breaking down everything we're talking about. So now we could go back when he connected. It takes your imagination to connect wind chimes to your grandmother. It takes your imagination to say, it takes your memory, let's just say, I remember my grandmother listening to Cheers, but then it takes your imagination to connect a whole world of emotion to Cheers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that I'm glad you mentioned that because this is very important. Emotion also helps.
Yes.
Help you tap into your imagination.
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
you don't necessarily have to be sad and depressed. You could be extremely fucking happy.
Right.
And your imagination will just go crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that helps too. That helps too.
Yes, you got to know what situations stimulate your imagination. Lucky for me, like in '90, I bought a drum machine, and when you would make a situation on each time you turn it on, and I would notice some shits were bangers and some shits was like
it's just whack, right?
Not out of bed. So I'm like, how come I can't stand in front of this machine and create something inspirational every time? What I started to notice, because at this point I moved across the bridge, across the water in New York to Roosevelt Island. I lived in Queensbridge, which was the hood, and it was like night and day, never land to the hood. So I would go from my grandmother's house back to the hood and hang out with my niggas. And then laughing, reminiscing, what niggas do, I would go home and make bangers. So when I really went to my childhood in Queensbridge, which is the realm of
that always helps.
The realm of happiness, like you said, the emotion of content, the emotion I felt from Queensbridge was every reason I was standing in front of the drum machine in the first place. So when I went to the source of what got me to the drum machine, it was feeding me everything that made me want to do this, that, and make it pop. So I was very conscious of what made me tick in that way. And from that time on, I was always able to know how to feed that part of me to get something done. And then as you become conscious, what you understanding is I'm feeding the imagination. The imagination is not just dreaming of Mickey Mouse. The imagination is being able to hear wind chimes and connect them to your grandmother. That's the imagination.
Right.
That's science.
That right there is imagination.
To spiritualize all the things around you. This drum machine here now has the spirit of the original drum machine that I told you I sat there and learned from in 1990.
Yup.
I see that. I see this because I have the imagination. And my music, after almost 20 years of not doing it, sounds like I never stopped. And you know why I never stopped? Because I got my drum machine from 1990 right here.
That's what's up.
Right. Just your illusion.
Yeah, and like even when I watch you, make your videos, and you in your studio and you make your beats or whatever. Right. I'm like every time I see that, or I see my dad and my other stepdad Ruben. And his mixing board, I keep telling myself one day I'm gonna have the exact same things: a mixing board, speakers, all that.
Yeah, hell yeah! Especially if you're gonna have an independent label and then a major, you're gonna need to have that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's definitely important. That's definitely important.
Oh, that's the basic.
I keep telling myself that in my head, and I keep visualizing it.
Okay. And that's how it'll happen. Yes. Let me tell you this too. When that time is here and you ready, let me know. I'll show you some tricks on Pro Tools.
Yeah. Let's stay connected, no doubt. Let's stay connected.
Yeah, I'll show you some tips. It's real easy.
Cool.
Like, it's not as hard as it could possibly, maybe you heard, or it can appear to be. It's very easy shit. So I got you.
Right.
I got you.
Right.
Now that's interesting. Like you know, how we're able to give it. That's good that we're able to give an example of the imagination and how it works. Now, let me ask you this. Eating things, has that changed or helped with meditation?
Fucking God, yes!
Eating them turkey pork chops, nigga.
Yes!
Them turkey pork chops, nigga.
Right.
Pork chops.
Now, I want to mention my grandmother. I want to go back to my grandmother.
Okay.
My grandmother, love you, nanny girl. Hope you're watching. Well, actually, I already know she is.
The whole hood watching. The whole ancestor was watching.
Right.
When we speak, they listen. We got that going down here right now.
Yes.
We witnessed the end of America. Right.
So you know, I'm not a man that I would lie. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that I'm slowly transitioning into the whole. Did you make it?
No. Told me you was gonna ask me that shit. I didn't.
All right.
It's terrible. And the dog was like right there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
That shit hit the rim and just didn't do what it's supposed to do.
Right. So currently right now, I still eat meat. I'm slowly trying to transition into the whole vegetarian vegan thing.
Hold on.
Okay.
You eat pork?
Sometimes.
I will tell you this. I gave up pork in the 80s, not because anything deep or spiritual, but the memory of it, you go to a whole other level for some reason.
Yeah.
But now you have other occult philosophies that say fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So I can only tell from my experience. You know what I'm saying? I haven't eaten beef for quite some time. I'm still on chicken. And beef, when I stopped, I didn't notice much. I noticed a big difference in pork, almost as if it was. Now, in hindsight, it was spiritual. It was a spiritual change.
Right. Not only my Aunt Connie, but my grandma Janelle, you know, she cooked everything, including pork. Pork was their thing. Pork chops, pig feet, chicken feet, all that. My grandma was from Philly, born and raised, but she had a southern spirit when it came down to cooking. Right. And so here I am now. She's transitioned. I'm in Georgia, and actually, let me not say that. We're both in Georgia, you and I. And you know, they heavy on southern food down here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
you ever eat that? You know, this is it. You ever eat that shit?
Yes. Yeah.
No, it's disgusting.
Right.
See the commercial when you be like, "It's real.
It's the real
Chips, nigga.
Facts.
Chips, nigga." So, you couldn't stop because it was the real chips, nigga. It was
right. True tippers,
nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grandma Dukes is chefing that pig up. Well, well, you know, I'm not saying this. You know, you do what's in your heart. It's not going to stop anything spiritual either.
Right. Because I've seen if she doesn't mind me being personal, I talked about my grandmother. I've seen my grandmother like open her Bible and pray. I've seen her take 6 to several high blood pressure medications, and you know, I would be wanting to like tell her like, Grandma, maybe you shouldn't eat so much pork and stuff like that. But you know, the hood guy in me, in my subconscious mind, if you tell me don't tell grandma that, don't you tell grandma that. You know what I mean? You be afraid to say something.
The hood in her ass may come out on you. You know,
right?
Yeah,
right.
The hood may come out.
Right, right, and you know, my grandma was a Scorpio, so if you tell her something like that, nigga, what?
That ass, nigga, it's the ram tip.
Yeah,
ram
right, tip. And speaking of my grandmother, I've never got a whooping from my grandmother, not once. Not once.
That's OG shit right there.
Yeah.
I got one for my grandmother. I was still in diapers and I remember this shit. I remember this day.
Wow.
It was Queensbridge. My grandfather lived on the second floor on 10th Street. And I remember getting in the window and yelling to the neighbors, "Hey, Mr. Bush." And they sitting there like, you know, like you would imagine, "Go back." Then the whole hood coming around. "Go back." On the window, this shit, like 1 foot out, you know what I'm saying? In a fucking diaper, so young still in the diaper. All I remember was my grandmother snatched me back in the window.
Right.
There was a whole audience down there. Niggas was like, had their hands out ready to catch, you know what I'm saying? And snatched me. She gave me her ass with it. Bop, 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 bop. And that's, and I remember that shit. They didn't tell me later. I remember that. I remember standing on the window going, "Hey, Mr. Bush." Mr. Bush lived on the first floor. But why did we talk about that? Okay, that weed is
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Rib tips, baby. It's the rib tips.
Right. It's the rib tips.
Rib tips, baby. It's the rib tips. So, okay, so you said food. Besides eating the pork or the meat, have you eaten anything that helped you astral travel? Let's just say that.
Not. I haven't. No. Let me not say that. Almonds.
Ooh.
Almonds help. I fucking love almonds. Anything of the natural and some artificial. Let me keep it always 100.
100%.
Some artificial.
Right.
So artificial shit. So artificial stuff. Yep. Hold on, Brother Penny. This is my mom.
Okay, you gotta hit your camera too when you're ready.
Okay.
All right, buddy. It's the rib tips. Right. Oh, so what do we got going on? Remember to see me at Occult lectures. Classes are going to start soon. But man, packages. You back, brother? Yeah, I was.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, you're back.
Oh shit.
You hear me? Turn your mic on. There you go. I hear
okay, can you hear me?
I hear you. You good? You're back. All right. So
there we go.
Almonds. You said almonds.
Yes.
Almonds. Okay. Well, here's why I bring it up. For years, Bobby Hemmett, Brother Devon, Brother Devon.
Right. Yeah.
Well, Brother Bobby Hemmett, you know what I'm saying? I got pictures.
I'm very familiar with his work. I actually tried one of his spiritual baths.
Nice. Which one? With the alcohol, bleach, ammonia, sea salt?
Yes. That one.
Ass kicker. It's the ass kicker.
Right.
Your ass. It's the real.
I can't wait to do that again. I can't wait.
That bath you take about once a year. It's 3 capfuls of ammonia. 3 capfuls, not cups. Capfuls. You know, screw the cap off. 1, 2, 3. That's how slow you have to go. Ammonia, alcohol, and what's the last one? Vinegar, right?
Wasn't it like milk?
Bleach.
Yeah, bleach.
ammonia, alcohol, bleach, 3 caps of each, and at least a half a cup of sea salt. Here's another Devin, very powerful. This cleans the DNA, the left and right hemisphere. It brings it together.
Right.
It's salt and sugar.
That's the one I did. The one with the salt and sugar.
Yeah, you did that. Beautiful.
Yeah. You
see how much shit was coming off of your spirit when you did it?
Yes. And my oil was blinging, son.
Blinging, son. Your son, after I got out the tub, I didn't really connect it to the bath. It was a deity, because there's a deity that owns that bath. Tarot. Right. The green tarot. So you need, if you haven't fucked with her, you need to fuck with the green tarot. You know what I'm saying?
Green tarot? Oh yeah, I've seen her picture. I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
Yes, the green tarot. Fuck with her. She's very powerful. She'll come to you. She'll come to you. When she comes, you're gonna start crying. Because Tara means tears. And I didn't know that. They talk, you gotta get a book called Oracle of the Illuminati by William Henry.
This is going to be recorded, so when I go back and watch it, I'm gonna remember.
Oh yeah. I'll give it to you. You'll be able to search it. Oracle of the Illuminati. He talks about Tara in her role as Mary Magdalene is the same thing as this feminine, or there was a play, Jason, which is Jesus, and the Technicolor raincoat. The Technicolor raincoat that you put over you is the divine feminine. The Mary Magdalene, the so-called whore, which is hidden in the Matrix as truly the Virgin Mary. So the Virgin Mary is the true goddess, while she's masquerading as Mary Magdalene. So now he explains that the green Tara is that energy, or the Technicolor dreamcoat, or the golden fleece. That's why Mary Magdalene washes Jesus's feet with her hair. But she gives him his consciousness and wakes him up. Now, the point, all of that is talking about the divine feminine. So for you to get that feminine coat, you gotta fuck. You gotta fuck with the green Tara, and she likes to fuck too. And she'll come to you. She's going to show you about the instrument called the harp and how it's connected to the heart.
Something is telling me in the near future I'm going to be using the harp instrument again in my music.
Yes, it's a harp. That's why you played against the harp. And she told me you're pulling at my heartstrings. She said the harp is the one thing that will purify your heart with Christ energy. You heard?
Right. Yes, so, I'm feeling that.
And listen to some harp music. That's from Tara. She also let me bear witness to my mummification. So I seen them put in my shit in canoptic jars. I knew I was mummified and went to.
I want that. I want that for myself. Like
I'm telling you now how to get it. Tara.
Yeah, and I'm a rapper. I'm a conscious rapper, and I'm always I haven't wrote songs about it yet, but I'm always telling people, like, when I'm dead and gone, y'all don't need to see this body no more, because I'm gonna be mummified for real.
Right. Let me tell you, the process happens in the subconscious world. Tara's the one that brings you to the gateway, and you'll see them. I was sitting in the room while they was going through my whole shit. That's when I knew I had it. The third thing, I can't remember what she broke through and told me. I really can't. And it was fucking major. I documented it at the time. It's in my old lectures. I wouldn't even know where.
You can't remember? It's all good.
It might come back, but ultimately your camera went away, D.
Yeah. This my grandma on my dad's side calling. I'm gonna have to tell her I'm doing the interview.
Okay, no problem. Occult lectures, baby. For my man, Brother Devon. Yeah, root beer. Sometimes you eat these dumb lollipops, it just don't pay off. Every once in a while, you get a fucking one that hits a soft spot. You don't even pay looking at the flavors. Occult lectures, baby. Also remember, Khadijah's doing her classes. You need to inquire with Khadijah. You back, buddy?
Yep.
She's at SamdiReadings.com. SamDiReadings.com, or you can go to Occult Lectures and scroll down, and you'll be able to get to Khadijah to get out schedules, class schedules, reading schedules, all the crap that you need. Devin, if people want to contact you, tell them that email again. Tiger.
My email is Tiger. That's TYGR 416@gmail.com.
You know what's crazy? And I'm only telling this fucking part of the story because of the shit you just said. Remember I said Mr. Bush, I was calling him out the window. He lived on the first floor.
Yeah.
Well, my grandfather moved to Queensbridge in that building. Then my mother eventually got her own apartment on Vernon, and that's where we lived. So early on in that building, like anybody else, when our mothers had the babies, we all lived at our grandmother's house. You know, she still lived at it. So that's why I was in the window. That's why I was. So the kid, they knew me.
Right.
All called me Tiger. And so when I'm in the window, they going, "Go back, Tiger." Go. That's why I said. Because they were country or whatever, Mr. Bush. Go, Tiger. Go back, Tiger. Tiger. And I'm
it's a reason. Now I know why we connect. Now I know why.
Well, I hope that ain't why, but that's a part of it.
Yes. Thanks.
Yeah. It's the real tips, nigga.
The real tips.
Real tips, nigga. Let me tell you, my boy Dane, friend since 2 years old. And when we grew up, I started fucking with him with one of his childhood names.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't remember shit. Oh, and I used to like walk past his building, his window, yell out his name. I'm not going to embarrass him here. Unless I was saying, Dane, like, you know, yelling this out his window. He just looking out the window. I can't remember that fucking name. He was trying to get it. So in other words, he was trying to find out for the last 20 years the name Tiger. I hope that motherfucker do not watch this video. Or
let's hope not.
It's going to tell him, call Panic Tiger. And he's going to go, what? If he heard this, he's just going to type Tiger. And then I know. So that's what I gave up. 20 years of that fucking name hidden in immunity. So we need to give that an ashe. It's the rib tips, nigga.
Ashe. It's the rib tips.
All right, so that's a meditation.
Yes.
Okay, so we're meditating, knocking it out. What's the first thing that started happening to you where you started saying, oh shit, I'm doing something? What was it that you were doing? Why were you meditating?
Can I go into one of my timelines for this?
Okay.
Okay, cool. I would okay. Yeah, 2014, 24, and this was around the same time I met my twin flame. Shout out to you. You know who you are.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I remember asking my higher self.
Wait. You're not going to tell everybody about your twin flame? Is it a secret?
Yes. It's a secret.
I'll back off.
She's a private person. So I gotta respect that.
Respect it. I'll back off, baby. I don't want no trouble around you.
she's my mistress too, brother. You know I'm into kink, my nigga. You know I'm into kink.
Whoa. We need to deal with this. Wait a minute, you said kink?
Yes.
What is kink?
I'm into the chains, the whips, the spankings, all that. We talked about it before, brother.
I damn sure don't remember that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm into.
It's fucking interesting, nigga.
Right.
Baby. Let's get do it. Woo!
Yes.
You like to whip an ass, or you like to get the ass whipped?
I like both. I like both.
How did you get there? Like, how did that happen?
I started tapping it. You did a lecture on
me.
Yeah. No, hear me out. Okay. You did a lecture on, I can't remember the name of it, but you said something about everybody has, because you said panic is just a nickname,
right?
And that everybody has a pan or a panic within them. So so when I start thinking about BDS and fetish and kink, I tap into my pan energy, my dark and my light energy. So that helps.
Okay. Shit. Okay. So your twin flame is with the program.
Yes.
Okay.
But she's not public about it like I am. She's private with it. She's private.
We don't want to expose none of that.
Yeah.
This all comes to mind. All this going down when Ma Dukes is in the house. She don't see no chain, don't hear no sound, don't walk in the room. But wait a fucking minute.
Right. My mama knows about my lifestyle. She know I'm crazy.
Oh, okay. And
she know about it.
She's cool with it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
she said, because she said to me, "Hey son, if it makes you happy,
go
have at it."
Yeah, see, that's a good mom. That's a good mom. Okay.
Yep.
That's what's up. Well, let me ask you this then, because now you
okay.
How far have you gone? What's the strongest ass whipping you have ever received? And ass whipping you have ever delivered?
Oh man.
It's the ribs.
It was I want to say this was about 2-3 years ago. I was having sex with somebody. She wasn't my girlfriend. We were just homies.
Okay.
And the sex was just so good, brother. I wanted to just smack that ass, and I did.
Yeah. Okay.
She liked it too. She liked it. Yeah, man.
Okay. But that's the hardest. Like, what's the hardest? That's the hardest you ever went? Because that's just regular sex. That's not kink.
Right.
Give
right.
Me
that's
just hey, boom, your ass look fluffy.
Right. It's average. It's average vanilla. It's average vanilla. Right.
Love tap. Hey, bitch, go make me.
Right.
Go make me a steak.
Ribs. Yeah.
I want to hear.
Right.
Show me the kink level.
Right. So I got some bad news. I haven't got that far yet, but I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there.
Okay. So you need the right person. Yeah. Okay, I see. Well.
Yes.
Well.
Yeah.
The right person may be out there.
Right.
Tiger At Gmail, baby. At Gmail, baby. See what's
right.
what?
Yes. Yes.
Well, then the question now becomes, how far are you willing to go?
Man, I'm willing to. I'm willing to. If you ever seen that anime cartoon called what was that shit called? Sailor Moon. I used to watch that shit a lot when I was a kid. There's a character on there by the name of Tuxedo Mask, and you know he used to Sailor Moon used to always have a crush on him. So you know he would always wear this fancy white mask. So every time I would see that image, or I would see movies where they have masquerade balls, right? And you know, people would have on these fancy masks and shit. So like I'm willing to put on the mask, you know, anything leather that will leave me half naked with my motherfucking ass out. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to go the whole 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real.
Oh yeah, and just thinking about professional wrestling helps, because without that I would be scared of BDS. I don't do the masochism part. I just like to be tied up, you know, dominated, you know what I'm saying, spit on, all that type of shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm a bit of an extremist. You know what I'm saying? I want my shit. I'm in my 30s, nigga. I want my 30s and 40s to be interesting up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Tiger.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, that's real.
Yeah. So
let me ask you this.
Right.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
What is going too far? What if a woman said, "Hey, Brother Devon, such and such and such"? What would make you say, "Oh no, bitch"? What would she?
What would make me say hell to the fuck no?
Yeah.
It would be if she that would be if she said she wanted to try torture sex. That's when I would have to pull out the basketball buzzer. That would be too much.
That's it's the basketball buzzer. Too much. Okay, I got you.
Right, too much.
Right, that's okay.
Right.
Okay. If she's okay. Now, what if? First of all, what the fuck is torture sex?
It's when they use like those hooks and all types of clampings and shit like that, and they just take it to the max with the pressure, my nigga. I couldn't do that. I like pain, but my type of pain is very minimum, if I can say that.
Damn, that is rough. That is
rough. And you know, I used to be a huge fan of I didn't really care for WWE that much, but I fucking love hardcore and backyard wrestling. So like, you know that right there was my motivation. Because it helped me get used to pain.
Got you. Shit. Well, let me ask you this. What if she wants to wear a strap on?
I'm down with it. I'm down.
Oh my fucking God, Nick. Yo, I don't know what to do. Wait a minute. I need to pause for a second. What? Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, first of all, you know what fucking strap-on is.
Yeah, hell yeah, I know what a strap-on is, my nigga.
Yo, I don't think I want to ask no more questions.
I'm a straight bottom. I'm a straight bottom.
You're gay?
Huh?
You're gay?
No. Okay. I'm into something that's called I'm trying not to say it wrong. Femdom.
Femdom?
Femdom.
What
Femdom. Femdom. Okay, so
oh, femdom. Like feminine dominates you?
Yes. Basically. Yes.
Hold on. I gotta think about that.
Okay.
Alright, so femdom. So why would you call yourself a bottom? Isn't that for homos?
It doesn't necessarily have to be, and I know about Mr. Grant. Okay, I ain't gonna say too much.
Oh, leave my man see her alone. See her.
Yes, that guy.
He is he's a good guy. You know, he's come on the show. He's a trans guy, but he's got a good heart. He's very
right.
You know,
I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone.
He's definitely not in this because in fact, when he's done his interviews, he's talked about how he's not a bottom,
right?
And you know, a lot of the stereotypes, you know, he actually did a lot in his interview.
Right.
When you're gonna fucking ever meet a conscious transvestite? So I was nervous. Interview with him, but everybody is like this because you're not going to hear that much. Right. Grant brung real dignity. You know what I'm saying, to a lot of students.
I respect that. I respect that. I love gays. I just can't get into romantic relationships with them.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, let that fucking shit out the way. That's not an option, but you can live and let live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even have to say it.
If you here as a scientist, I want to know what the fuck they know. If there's something you know. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I would love to
the best of whatever that world is. And just because you don't understand it here doesn't mean it doesn't have a place there. And
that's another thing I tell people. So it's like when I hear other straight people bash gay people, I get so uncomfortable. I do.
It's unnecessary. Who cares? Like, who cares? Somebody else fuck. Been with my girl for damn near fucking 15 years coming up soon. Shout out to Goddess Khadijah. Yes, shout out to Khadijah. SomdiReadings.com.
Somdi Readings, get your readings.
Get your readings.
I'm gonna get mine soon.
Classes fucking fire. Oh, when you getting a discount. Because all these motherfuckers, Khadijah said I could get a discount. You did. So now you could get a discount in her class. She was watching live, so she knows she likes you. She was doing your voice too. Because I told her I'm going to do an interview with you. She started doing your voice from the live. Because she loved that shit. And we're going to get there, too. We're going to get there. Man, I'm still stuck on this bottom shit, though. Well, I'm not really stuck on it. I want to get past it. But, So, and really why I talk about it, same way with Sia Grant, is so they can put an end to the mystery or the ignorance of what this is a world you would never go into. I don't know what a femdom is. I'll never know it past what you tell me, most likely.
Okay.
So that's why I want you to clear it up. So it's all women. You just like women to dominate you.
Yes. Yeah. I like for women to dominate me. So that don't take this the wrong way, but it's like every time I see my mom, and I listen to how she talks to me and stuff, I'm like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I really want to date and marry a dominant female, cause you know how some guys, right, they some of them look for their mothers. You get
Got it.
what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and I was raised by both my mom and my grandma on my mom's side. You know what I mean? I didn't meet my grandmother on my father. I didn't meet my grandmother on my father's side until So so I fucking love alpha females. I fucking worship them. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Without downstairs right now, without one of them, there's no Brotha Devon.
That's real. Okay. So okay, but now, damn though, but damn, a dildo though, dog? Like that won't make you feel gay?
No, and actually, I was tapping into my Tahuti consciousness, and yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and that part of me, he was like, because I used to think like that, like won't this make me gay? And my Tahuti consciousness is communicating back to me. It's like, nigga, no, that shit is a state of mind.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. I'm not on that level though. I can't do it.
Right. And you don't have to be. I'd rather you be yourself, Brother Panic. I'd rather you be yourself, man.
Thank you. I accept.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I accept.
You're welcome.
No judgment. All right. So now on your live, I heard you talking about you were talking to spirits.
Yes.
Now, before you get to the grand story of some of the spirits you talked to, I want to hear about when it first started happening. What did you think and what were you doing? For people who want to do this, just like you, they need a map. So
right.
When did spirits first started talking to you and what did they say?
Actually, my first contact with spirits, I should say, is around the same time I became a star child, and I knew who you were through YouTube.
Okay.
You know,
what happened?
When you were talking to Miss Blue. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you and me go way back. You know what I'm saying?
Way back. But you got to tell me what happened. So what did the spirits say? What was their names? Like, give us some detail.
They were like
Miss Blue though. That's a while back.
Right. Yeah. Like they started talking to me in their light languages, and at the time I couldn't really comprehend what they were saying. Right.
Okay.
So I waited a few years, and then I kept hearing voices in my head tell me, you know you can look this stuff up, right? So that's what I did. I looked it up, and this image popped up in my head. It was telling me to do PDF. Y'all know what PDF stands for. I ain't gotta explain it. Mm-hmm. But I did some PDF work, and then I found the books that I was looking for, but I started to process it, but I still couldn't understand it. So you know, I'm a Trekkie guy. I've been watching Star Trek and Star Wars since I was a young buck.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
That. You watch Deep Space Nine?
Yes, that's my shit too. I love it.
Yeah,
and the Klingons.
You watch Voyager? Star Trek when they got lost and they was trying to the ship was flying.
Yeah. And the Klingons, the Klingons is my motherfucking favorite.
Oh,
they're my favorite.
The Klingons was the best with Worf in Next Generation because they were so. Remember when Worf died and went to Stovall and he was on the ship? Tell me that shit.
What? Yes, bro.
Norse mythology, but that shit was fire. You say,
right, it was.
I mean, when I die, nigga, in Stovall, you gotta die with honor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we roll like Klingons around here.
The right, exactly. I already know you do. Mm-hmm. And one of the philosophies of the Klingon is honor is virtue.
Honor, honor is virtue for them. Mm-hmm. And revenge is a dish best served cold.
Cold, yeah. You on it. You on it. We on it. Yeah.
Speak Cleon. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, knock,
knock. Right.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Kapla.
Yeah, kapla. Kapla.
Right. Right.
What's the name of the batter out? That weapon. That curved weapon they got.
I forgot the name of it. I know what you're talking about, though. I know what you're talking about.
A some shit.
Yes, yes.
And I fuck with Wolf. The ill nigga.
Man.
I have to do Starfleet.
But like there was one Klingon I was actually biased towards watching Star Trek. He was the good guy. Like at first he started off bad, but then he ended up good and started joining the team. The part that tripped me out about him was when he started wearing the fez. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I remember he wearing the fez or some shit.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
I had a nigga breaking that shit down one time. I just think of this fez who said he was a Masonic and he was really representing the fucking Elks. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because he was a Mason. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it.
Yeah. Funny. Yo, let me get this story out before we move on. When we first started, and I'm gonna do the interview with my man.
Right.
It was 2000, Y2K hit, and the lecture scene was over. Nothing really happened, so they expected something. So it was
brother Panic. I'm gonna still listen to you. I just want to drink a lemonade.
Yes, go for it, buddy. Go for it. Feel free.
I'm listening to you though.
Okay, I can tell the story. So
go ahead.
We 2000 is over. Y2K, nothing happened. I wasn't in this yet. Bobby Hemmings telling me this. And in 2004, there was a brother in Brooklyn that kind of single-handedly got the shit moving again. Moving to the point of how it exists today is because of this brother, Shabazz. He, along with him and a couple of other brothers who helped them, Shabazz started bringing back the lecture circuit, started flying lecturers into New York, and when he would film it, he would then distribute those films to different locations around the country, right?
Right.
So the whole country pretty much was getting supplied again by Brother Shabazz, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he put the fire back in it, and under this was Eye Opener Productions. Mm-hmm. Now, while he was dealing with the OGs, he's the one, whenever you seen Bobby in that school setting, or Brother in that school setting, or any other in that school setting, you're watching Shabazz at LIU. That was got that. He's the one who managed to get that place, and this is because of him. So this is eye-opener. You get what I'm saying? Now, so I remember a certain point that, well, let me say, Shabazz filmed some new guys. I was one of the new guys, along with Brother Tef, Brother Roswell, Brother Deruba, Brother Will Barbham, or Bam. He was an astrologist, one of the best you will ever encounter on this planet. I don't know where he's at. He's a bad motherfucker. Pisces is
I believe you.
in conjunct with Mercury. And that dude, him, Jazzo, Sister Tyra, all early eye-opener crew, right? So guys and gals went on to do other things. Jazzo finished his rap career. I think he's got something new coming even now. You know what I'm saying? Tef was always a writer. So Tef went and started writing. Truth be told, Tef went to Europe to write with his Black Queen in Scotland. You know what the nigga said? Fuck it. I'm just going to get a castle. And now the nigga around in a castle. He kicking his old funky ass or old yellow funky ass around in a castle. You know what I'm saying? Tef's doing that. Roswell was always from Queens. He was always chilling, always had a good life. Real estate, real estate guy, blah, blah, blah. Roswell did about, Panic kept going, and we had Panic today. But what I promise you, what I can say for these two guys, Tef, who's living in the castle, and Roswell, I'm about to talk to, they are bad motherfuckers. If they would have kept lecturing, y'all would have had such a fucking treat. Like I said, we all from that same camp. I'm pretty much the only one that kept going. And really, what changed the game for me is because Bobby and me got cool within that. And Bobby, everywhere he lectured, he said my name. Yeah, I was talking to Brother, he was just being honest. I was talking to Brother Panic, and me and Brother Panic had a conversation. Yeah, I was talking. Right. And he said it so much, by the time it came to my space, are you the same Brother Panic? So the rep was already there. And Bobby was saying my name because I knew how to run my mouth. So I already knew what to do. He set it up, and he left it to me to knock it down. But I could see, because so many people came to her, he's seen that. I think he's seen I was able to knock him down. So that's why he did set him up for me. Now, so that's my story. Tef's in the castle. Roswell has been buying houses, been chilling, been in Queens. And he did 7 tapes. I need to understand this. These are real niggas. Before I did any occult thing, this is on tape. Roswell did a ritual. This nigga put on the Angel of Death wings, my nigga. And we was in the park. Roswell was lighting up this fucking octagon, candles, this nigga was doing, and I'm sitting there, word is born, you could see on tape, I went into a trance. First time ever. After I came out, I was at Botanicas, Oils, Crystal. Roswell sparked it this Halloween night in the ritual. On tape, nigga. I'm going to put it up on my channel soon. Listen, we not even there yet. I'm going to watch it. Not even there yet. So Roswell actually activated the magical aspect in me. My brother Roswell. So Roswell did 7 tapes. Fire. He did one on weed. I can't remember them all. But he did a classic on comic books. Unmatched. But these guys didn't want their videos up. I have them, my nigga. But they don't. Yo, not even that. Tef did some shit called Computer Blues, where he broke down the word computer, patah. Com means black house, patah. He showed a motherboard, and then he showed the aerial view of the inside of the Great Pyramid. It showed that shit was the same shit. They designed the motherboard off the Great Pyramid because the Great Pyramid was a super fucking computer. Know what I'm saying? And
word.
Listen,
I gotta see this, man.
I can't even do it justice. Which is damn. Well, he knows where I'm going with this. Now, listen, we're not even there yet. Rob Tef's tapes alone is a legendary. The Medusa Complex. He did some shit called the Paradigm of the Hero, where he broke down all the aspects of Heru. The reluctant hero, the hero that's this, the hero that he was showing the difference. Oh, it's incredible. Now, Roz,
I want to get like that.
Hold on. Roswell authorized me to put up his shit. So we about to see that, but I'm going to do it because me and Roswell are going to do an interview. So Roswell's slow going, but you're going to see why we're going to do this interview. So,
shout out to Roswell.
Shout out to Roswell, brother Roswell. He's very funny dude. He's probably one of the funniest motherfuckers. About 10 things he said that has changed my life. One of it was I'm arguing about how much I hate rap and trap music like every other old nigga was. And
yeah, we all heads.
But listen, I'm like, yo, they fucked up our music. They fucked up our rap. He said this, no, that's different music. That's not our music. Our music already happened. He said, I'm forced to listen to it on my job all day. He said, it's something else. But when he said it, it fucking gave me now 20 years of relief because I was agonizing over how new rap is fucking up old rap. Once he severed it, once he cut my love from whatever was happening now, I was free. My music hasn't changed a damn bit. I could go fucking put my headphones on and listen to all of it. That music, my son is having an excellent time, and he should. So Roswell was that kind of genius.
Right. I was just going to say, you know, when you keep, and this is beyond comedic philosophy, okay, to y'all out there. But like when you, let me not religify. We're not going to do that.
Okay.
When you loosen your heart and expect, like this is what I tell when I was teaching. I'm going to teach it on my YouTube again soon.
Okay.
But when I was teaching, I would tell my students, don't just this my mom again. Hold on, brother.
All right. Whew. All right. So once Devin finished telling us, Brother Devin, we're gonna finish this. I got a point I'm gonna make with Roswell that you guys will absolutely fucking enjoy. So remember to go to Occult Lectures, same as this YouTube channel, and you know, to see all the videos. I'm going to do one. I listen to this. I got the spirit. It came through. Why they got us wearing the masks. So my next video, I'm gonna drop this shit. I couldn't figure this shit out, and I remembered the study about viruses and bacteria in your fucking DNA. I remember the study, and I remember the fucking books. I remember the writer, and I'm gonna tear that shit up. Next video, I'm gonna tell you why they got you wearing a mask. It's to stop fucking junk DNA. Don't play with me, niggas. Do not play. I'm going to murder this shit. Ouch. Ouch. All right, let me give this to you. You was gonna ask me something, Brother Devin.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanted to show you. I got my mask too.
Gotta have your mask. Let me tell you, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't even wear them cloth masks. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers. Look, see, I mastered this shit. What you do, there's a wire right here. So you make a big scoop, right? Right? You make a big scoop. And then you got it on. And if you make a big scoop, you see, you get air in the hair. Because what they want you to do is close it here like this. What you're doing is, listen, breathing carbon monoxide. You're not
you're not supposed to do that.
No, of course you're not supposed to do that. But the Duke of Tears talked about this. Brother Asir, he said, in the wherever it was, 20s, 30s, or 40s, there was a lady who started complaining because all of this comic book phenomenon with all these masked characters, she started saying these kids are now wearing masks, trying to mimic these characters, and they're breathing more carbon monoxide. And when you do that, you get bolder. I said, that's interesting, because the one thing they did, once they did the mask, the one thing they did do was have you go and riot, almost to see if this would bring out something. Remember, they were putting rocks and shit in front of black people's houses so they can riot. You get what I'm saying? Why the fuck I got this mask? Oh, this is why. Like, you see, I could take it off my nose and kind of, you know, put it back, make it seem like it's, hold on, it was on my chin.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, take it down, bring it back up when I need to. Take it down. I'll be like this. In the Uber down, he looks, just lift it back up. Lift it back up.
It's all about using your imagination.
You make it a game. You know what I'm saying? See if you can get it.
Yeah.
Make it a game. Because this shit, but he talked about it makes people bolder. So I've actually noticed some odd, and he said it throws people off. So, but that's a good thing to observe, I think. And I think it's a big part of big part of what they do. Because they wouldn't have done that, then put you in a riot situation almost to see if it's working. Remember all these reeks of riots with these masks on, now let's see if it's working. So I think that was that. But some of this heavy stuff I found on the DNA and virus and bacteria in the DNA, in the junk DNA, and the death process, the transformation that's activated by light, that Beetlejuice. I'm gonna get it. All right, so I want to hit you to put a cherry on this Roswell story. So or really this eye-opener story, so you can hear how serious it is when I explain to you the world is ours again now. White people have given up. That's why they told you to go in that house. I'm as sure as I think I can possibly be. I'm not trying to make a prediction. I really just don't think America's going to come back. I don't think it's going to. They're going to give
me
the economy.
Me either.
It's over now, and black people. It's going to take a while for black people to understand that they run it again. That's and listen, blacks, that they run it again. Pause for a second, because now I'm going to take you here. So Roswell does 7 tapes, one of the best on comic books. He was a master, killed that shit. He did some shit called esoteric chess. Shabazz, okay, that was that. And we talking in 2006, 4, 5, 6, or 7. All in that area. Shabazz calls me the other day and said, guess what? Have you seen Beyonce's Black is King? Fuck no. Why would I watch that? No. And he said, they took from Roswell's esoteric chess a section of his actual voice and put it. I'm like, what? He said, yes. Well, let's think. Remember, Jazzo was down with Eye Opener. Jazzo's his
Right,
name.
right.
And I remember Shabazz used to say it. I didn't really take it that seriously. That some dude from Jay-Z's camp used to always buy $200 worth of Eye Opener shit. He said,
wow.
Jay-Z knows Tef, you, Tef, Roswell, Panic, well. Beyonce knows Tef, Panic, Roswell, well. When they contact Shabazz, they use Roswell. You can watch the film. I watched it myself now. Halfway through it, the beginning is Beyonce doing whatever Beyonce does. It's some cool imagery, but it's a little. I was like, that was exotically nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was a big African presentation of absolutely fucking nothing. But some of it, if you're a visual person, you're there. Halfway through it, Jay-Z makes an appearance. His appearance looks pretty cool. You know, as cool as that, the best that could get. Not like, oh God, I want to be that guy, but like this Jay-Z thing it could be. But halfway through it, he's on this human chessboard, and that's when you need to listen. You'll hear the voice. You'll hear Roswell say. You'll hear Roswell was this guy said, does that sound right? Am I saying it right? He said, yeah, we're kings. That's right. Yeah, the black, does it sound funny? The black man is king. We're the king. We represent the king. Because he was breaking down the chess pieces. So all of this shit, about a minute of Roswell is in it. So since they didn't ask permission, now they backtracking to get permission. So Jay-Z's people's talking to Shabazz, technically is the owner of this property. He filmed it. It's his property and it's Roswell's intellectual. Shabazz, being the nigga he is, said, well, whatever we do, Roswell getting half. And I'm told it was okay. Now, they said, oh, we want to use a lot of Eye Opener in the future. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know, Shabazz like, hey, whatever. But then the dude was telling us that all that Eye Opener shit, they have all of it. Him said Beyonce is crazy. He said Beyonce loves Roswell. Loves him. Now I call Roswell to see. This is Roswell. He's this nigga. He said, yeah. As soon as I heard that shit, I was like, I don't feel like fucking this shit. Like this shit was funny. But he's just chilling, man. He's the same dude. One of the smartest dudes. I told him, let's do an interview. We could talk about that. Talk about some of the things. So I wanted to tell that Roswell preview and say, I want to say congratulations to my man, Brother Shabazz, who I don't think is congratulated enough. All the years that I've spoken, I've always big up Eye Opener as my start, as the start for a lot of niggas' reason for being conscious. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it in the future. Eye Opener is that motherfucking nigga, Shabazz. Shabazz is that nigga Eye Opener, and Shabazz damn near single-handedly brought you back consciousness. While other motherfuckers around them was trying to be fans of somebody, he was the one saying, no, let's get this one, that one, this one, and the other one. You tell me that's a fucking lie. He was saying get this one and that one because he was trying to keep the spirit of what the consciousness before 2000 was, that everyone should have a voice, not just who you like. And that mentality is what brought back Dr. Africa. You know what I'm saying? Brought back C. Freeman L tapes. Like I was I was going to get some porn, and I turned around. Shabazz table was there. I said, "Oh, look, a nigga with some fancy nigga tapes." And I actually was going for my man Dane. I wasn't even caring about that really. Dane was in the Farrakhan tapes. We used to watch him and laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing deep, just laughing. Farrakhan just pontificating. Brother Tajani, stand up. We used to just do this shit all day. Stand up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Anything of the mundane now is just entertaining to laugh at.
Oh, it's crazy. But now I'm getting it for him, and Shabazz is like, yo, what you into? I'm like, none of this shit. I said, check it out. know what I'm saying? Then he said, well, you should with him, Oscar Quasi. Hold on one second, it's my son.
Okay.
Hey, TJ, what's up? I'm doing an interview. What's the deal? Yeah. Your mom's upstairs. What's up? I do. Ask your mom, because she was feeling under the weather and they were painting. I don't know if they're done. So, well, yeah, if she's down, I'm down. So if she says yes, I say yes. I don't know, sweet. I'm doing an interview, brother. Let me get off this player. Okay. Yeah, this comes. All right, man. I'll see you later, TJ. All right.
Hey, brother, take your time. It's your world. It's your show.
Nah. That nigga would talk me to that. Yo, so we got enough red Kool-Aid? Like, he'll go there. When I come on. I like Kool-Aid, nigga. And we ain't have a lot the last time. So I don't want, remember the last time? I don't want the same thing that happened before. You know, it didn't really go that well, you know. Mm-hmm. You gotta make sure you got a lot of red. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? So everything's got to kind of be urgent. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, wow, them niggas, you know, especially when he wants something.
Right. So, similar to my mom. You know, you got to be formal, perfect. Yeah.
You know how you know they want something? You want to see the baby? Panic.
Right.
Fucked up. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I want to see my grandbaby, motherfucker. What you think? I know you do, nigga. And
congratulations on being a grandfather too.
Oh yeah, that shit is. I didn't know it was that sweet. It's sweet because it's like having a daughter that you can just pack up and send.
Yes.
Oh, I've heard that before, but goddamn, that is good.
Hey, sugar bear, how you doing?
As soon as you get tired of that motherfucker, here she touching my fucking altar. TJ, here. And that's that. I go back upstairs, get in my drawers, start flapping my legs, and watch my show.
Right.
Ram tips, baby.
It's the ram tips.
Right. So you hear spirits.
Yes.
Spirits talking to you. When did it start becoming coherent? What were you doing? Like, tell people so they can know how to do it. Was you doing it in bed? Was you doing it after something? Before something?
Actually, my ability, you're gonna love this. My ability to communicate with spirits actually came from my mom. You just saw her not too long ago.
Right.
It came from my mom. It came from my mama. Now, my mama lost the ability to communicate with spirits.
Mm-hmm.
She lost it because she told me when she. I hope she doesn't mind me telling this story, but when she told me when she was 9 years old, she used to have some sort of like trach. And she said there was this black ball connected to the trach that allowed her to communicate with beings from, the higher realms and stuff like that.
Oh, so she was
really, yeah. And because she said she had to go to one of the shamans. So when they cut it off, she lost the ability to communicate with the other side.
What was it that they cut off? What's it called? A trach?
It was some sort of like necklace that allowed you to communicate with spirits. I forgot what she called it.
Physical necklace.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, they had to cut it off. They had to cut it off her from what she told me. Yeah.
Okay. So that's when she lost the ability. So it runs in your family.
Yes, and you know, being my mom gave birth to me, I just got the ability naturally to talk to spirits. I could talk to my grandma, you know, my uncle Porchop, my cousin Raheem, my sister, my extraterrestrial family, my reptilian family, my Klingon family, all that.
I like the way you think, man. You're a good dude. So
yeah.
okay. So let's get down to it. What was your first sexual experience with a spirit? First, wait.
Go ahead.
Let me give a book before we go here.
Okay.
A good book to read, and you probably have to get it on PDF because it's out of print. Sexual Alchemy by Donald Tyson. All about.
I'm about to get that. I'm about to get that.
How to have sex. Well, you doing it. You may need to write a book on it, from what I heard. So tell me.
And I have. You all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to get underneath the chair to do this.
Okay.
To lift it up a little bit.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out. This is mundane. I want to give a shout out to my 12th grade. No, I'm sorry. My 11th grade English teacher, Barbara Raw. She was the one that influenced me to become an author. And she always taught me in class that that when you do something such as write books, it's always important to indent.
I guess you're right, because when I gave it to Courtney, she did a lot of indention. And to my lack of indention as a parent.
Right. Hi, Courtney. Shout out to Courtney.
Shout out to Courtney. We give Courtney a shout out. Courtney would love your shout out, though.
We family, man. We gonna be around for a long time.
No doubt. So when's the first sexual encounter with a spirit you have had, brother?
Oh man, my first sexual encounter was I want to say I might get this wrong because it's been a while since I remember certain galactic concepts.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, so I want to say my first sexual encounter with an extraterrestrial had to have been around 2012. I was 22 then.
Okay.
And this woman, she was dark skinned, but she was of a high frequency. And if you weren't on the same frequency that I was on, as far as extraterrestrials, you couldn't see her.
Couldn't see her. Okay.
Right? Yeah. So, but she was dark skinned, and she had half reptilian genes. So it was like she was half human, half reptilian. You made her mad. She turned reptilian.
Gosh, ooh, oh shit! This is hot. This pussy sound good.
Yes,
yeah.
And
yes.
And she actually had an earthly name. She went by the name Marie.
That's really not an earthly name. That's Mer. That's the water.
Thank you for telling me that.
Mer. Yeah, Marie. M-E-R-I. Marie. Mary. Mary.
Yes.
Mer.
Yes. Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, it is. That's wet. We about to get wet.
Right. Let me speaking of sex and reptilians, right? Marie's coochie is so good. This bitch literally had me crying over her. That's how bad. I'm like, Marie, where are you? I just break it down in tears, crying because I wanted to have sex with her. So I'm like,
Spirit have me crying, nigga. Oh,
it did. That's how good it was.
Like real tears.
Yes, I literally was crying. I'm surprised my parents didn't hear me. You know what I'm saying?
You crazy.
Right.
You said, nigga.
Right. Marie had a handicapped nigga sprung, man.
Yeah.
Like
Marie had you, man. I feel you, man.
She did. She did. She did. So with Marie, I heard my heart chakra. Oh, that's another lecture I'm gonna do pretty soon. How your chakras can talk to you. They can communicate with you.
Wow.
I found that out for myself.
Nice. Well, how do you find it out? How do you find that out? You got to tell people. You can't just drop that. You think you just talking to me. When you talking to me, you can just drop that and I get it. But we got to we be talking like people don't understand. So if you drop,
okay, what did it? Okay, I got you. So what it is my spirit is so sensitive that if I see anything of the material world that is uninteresting,
right,
I just tap into that other side because I already know, like my bedroom, this Echo TV this Echo TV right here,
right,
the TV back there is boring to me. So so when I want to do something that's really interesting, now don't get me wrong, I don't mind this shit, but when I really want to have fun, I tap into that other side.
Right. You
got cause it's all I got. It's all I got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. And if I lost that, I'd be dead.
yeah, man. And I feel the same way. Without your mind, like you're nothing. You can't. Without your imagination.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Yeah, man.
Fucked up life. You must have to do so much shit just to entertain yourself, and that's probably why half the motherfuckers turn to drugs to entertain themselves. Cause
hey, man. I don't know if you've seen some of my pictures, but I used to share pictures on Facebook of me drinking. I don't even drink no more.
Good. You don't. I don't think you really.
Yeah.
Need. Yeah.
I realize now that I don't need it, especially being in my, just coming into being 30. Like when I like if I'm in my chair drinking, I'm like, I'd be like, what the fuck did I just do to myself?
Right.
Like why? I be criticizing myself, but if I'm laying in this bed drinking, I'm all right. I can zone out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you. You.
So it's like I can't even drink like I did when I was in my 20s, man.
Right.
I was buck wilding. Yeah. I was wilding. You know what I'm saying?
30 threshold, you hit a phase.
Yeah, man. When you're in your 20s, you feel like you can do anything. When you're in your 30s, you're like, what the fuck?
No. When you're in your 40s, that's when it turned into what the fuck.
Oh my God.
Don't cooperate no more.
Right.
In my 50s, nigga, you move like you want to do senior citizen shit. Like I want to go eat the early bird special right now. After this, I'm tucking in for the night. Like you see my son, he has to ask, "Can we come over? You want to see the baby?" That's another way of saying, y'all niggas got the energy to sit around. But they do. I hope Khadijah says no. You know what I'm saying? We'll catch up on the weekend. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she loves that.
You gotta have the energy for everything as you get older.
Yeah, 52. But she loves our house. All she wants to do is just walk back and forth all around. She goes to
That's awesome, man.
And rearranges every fucking altar. I just
every time I see you on Facebook or I watch you on YouTube, it's always such a great motherfucking adventure, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
You know, I try to keep everything funny and light because you can study all this shit. You don't have to be deep or hard.
Right.
Nigga, you should be happy if you discover this shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some heat coming out of it. Like, if you really discover this shit, you should be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You should. I get the joke now. You know what I'm saying? Before you try to take the black man, I get the joke. This shit is funny as fuck. All this is fuck you, and party. Everything you got.
Right. Hey, turn up.
Everything you got ostracized for, everything you were called a nigga for, is everything.
Right.
Everything your ancestors is doing.
Right. It's like nothing else even matters.
Right. Remember, boyfriend, girlfriend, going steady, being monogamous, all that's a human condition. So your ancestors are fucking all of the ancestors.
Right. I'll be like.
That's how you say.
I'll be thinking like you, man. I'll be like, I can't stand humans. I don't even like talking to humans.
No, man, it's torture getting in the fucking Uber these days and just dealing with small talk. You know what I'm saying? And now they got some more small talk. They should have talked about the virus. What you think about the virus? Tired of niggas. Tired of them to the fullest. It's no longer.
What? Should I say? Shit, they trying to legalize this damn coronavirus with a law and shit. I say shit, wipe them all the fuck out.
Fuck it.
Half of them don't want to learn shit any fucking way.
Yeah, they all talking about they ready to die.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. So like when I was learning, when I was hearing spirits, no, we was talking about my sexual encounter. Marie had me bugging out crying, bro.
Right.
So yeah. So I had to get my heart chakra right. And in order for her to communicate with me and have sex with me again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, it's been some
Did you get
I'm sorry.
Did you get
I'm sorry.
Did you get the pussy?
Yes, I did. She loved when I licked on it and sucked on it. It just made her want to do more for me. And you know, she's not of this planet, but it's like every time I have breakfast, lunch, or dinner here on Earth, she made my food taste good. I don't know bruh, I don't know what that shit was about, but it was good.
Right. It was the real shit. It's the real
right, it's the real shit.
It's the real shit, baby. It's the real shit.
I'll be like, and I even told Marie, I said, Marie, if you was down here on Earth right now, I'd marry you.
What'd she say?
She just smiled at me and she was like, I bet you would.
She knows she turned your ass out.
She did. I was no more good. I was no more good.
Nigga. She got you. Oh, that's good shit. Rib tips, nigga. So,
yeah.
Okay. That's good pussy. So,
yes.
So, let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever fucked some sinister ass spirit?
Yes. Yeah. I actually I just recently actually what how many weeks ago was this? This was 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Right before this interview. Two weeks ago, it was the weekend. I was supposed to get a weekend nurse, and like always, I'll be getting pissed off because they don't be showing up.
Right.
I'll be happy when my nurse Kalia come. You know what I mean? We yes. She got a boyfriend though, but she is bad. She is bad though.
That's okay. Just seeing her walk back and forth is enough.
Yeah. So I remember when I was like really depressed. I start crying because I have nobody to talk to. People was ignoring me, and I remember I fell asleep. And I went into the lower realms. Mm-hmm. I met one of my demonic soulmates, right? Now, mind you, yes.
That's fire. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I met one of my demonic soulmates. I still talk to her to this day, and I never knew that. I never knew that feminine archetype demons can be so motherfucking loving. I never knew that because when I was in it, check this out, right? Dig it, right?
Okay. I never knew it fucking.
I never knew that.
All right.
So in my physical body I'm asleep, but in my spirit body I'm wake. I'm you know. So I'm in her house and I'm watching TV and it's all these horror movies on this shit. So when I'm in her crib I'm like, what the fuck is this? Where am I at?
Right.
But it wasn't until I looked at one of her statues. It had like this really mean demon face or some shit like that, and that's when I realized. I was like, oh, now I know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and also shout out to Snoop Dogg, and I want to say thank you for making that movie The Hood of Horrors, bro. It's because of you. It's because of you, and also shout out to Curtis. Yeah, shout out to Curtis Childs. It's because of Snoop Dogg and Curtis Childs from the Emanuel Swedenborg Foundation that I'm no longer afraid of the underworld.
Nice.
I'm no longer scared of them. I'm no longer scared of it thanks to them.
Wow, nice.
And you too. You too, by the way.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brother Panic.
I am not a crook.
Shout out to Brother Panic.
I am not a crook. Yo, what was George Bush? Do anything if it feels good, do it. What did he say? George
do
Bush?
It, right, yeah. If it feels good, do it. Right.
If it feels good, do it.
So I'm in my demonic soulmate's house. I still talk to her and fuck with her to this day. I know how to.
What's her name?
What's your name?
Yeah, you got a name? Just give me a name.
Yes, Shiva.
Nice. Ooh.
Shiva.
Shiva Aphrodite.
Right.
Shiva becomes a woman, or he merges with him and becomes androgynous.
Yes.
Because Shiva's a masculine deity, but everyone always says Shiva is a woman, and you'll see them refer to Shiva as a woman sometimes. But then there's these priests who used to dress up as women in India because they would become hermaphrodite. Bobby talked about it. So Shiva has a feminine aspect that he becomes.
Yes.
You might be fucking Shiva hermaphrodite.
Right. And I don't even.
But then again, being a bottom, you might just be fucking Shiva.
Fact, bro. True simple.
Fucking with you. Hermaphrodite.
I got you.
But so what's the pussy like? Everybody want to know what demonic pussy is like, my nigga.
Oh my God! I'm gonna get to that, but before I get to it, let me tell you how interesting this bitch is.
Okay.
No disrespect to you, Shiva. I love you.
Right. I
hope she understands that. But let me tell you how interesting this woman is.
She's a demonic bitch. She gets it.
Right.
She's a demonic bitch. She ain't like these souls loving hip hop. She gets it, my nigga. Right. She gets it.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Let me tell
you how interesting she is, right?
Nigga, she gets it. She gets it. Nigga, she gets it.
Right.
Nigga, she gets it.
Right.
Nigga, she gets it. So, I can't stop doing that. Nigga, she gets it. Nigga, she gets it. Nigga, she gets it. Nigga.
Right. So let me tell you so I can answer your other question.
Okay.
So Shiva, when I didn't realize I was in her house, cause you know when you dream, sometimes you don't know where the fuck you going, right? So when I go into the underworld and I enter her house, I'm watching all these scary horror movies and shit. I see somebody, body being chopped up and they blood everywhere and shit, and somebody screaming. It was weird, but the thing about her was she had my shit set up. Like it was like I was sitting in this what they call it, a love seat.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting on a black love seat. I had a white pillow behind me and a dark blue blanket.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Okay.
I remember I had on a white outfit.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I remember. And some shoes.
Uh-huh.
Some white shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, Sheba hooked me up with some juice that looked like Kool-Aid. I don't know. It probably was Kool-Aid. I don't know.
Red.
Yeah. So
she gets it. Red Kool-Aid. She's the demonic hole. She gets it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. She's a demon.
Right. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
She gets it.
Right. Right. So she hooked me up with some Kool-Aid and a clear glass bowl with popcorn filled in it. And I was told by Curtis that the food in the underworld is horrible. I gotta say this. I gotta say this on your interview, my brother. Hey, Curtis. I found out you was wrong, bruh. You was wrong, bruh. They food good.
Who's Curtis?
You was wrong. Huh?
Curtis. Who's Curtis?
Yeah.
Who's Curtis?
Yeah. He's a white guy. He's got a YouTube channel. Yeah. He
Wrong about this one, huh?
He's wrong about this one.
Listen, the science is the underworld is your subconscious mind.
Right.
It's not a place. So the food tastes nasty because he thinks he's going to a destination. So if he thinks the underworld is this place with demons and bad people, why would the food taste good?
Right.
He's only, and he could challenge me any day on this, reflecting his own interpretation of his subconscious, what he thinks of himself. Where my subconscious mind, the food is delicious. It tastes almost like these Lay's.
That's the same with me. That's why when I had the popcorn and the Kool-Aid, that shit was good. It wasn't nasty at all.
You're OG. You've been in that world and exist in that world. You damn right it's good. You know what it is because you know what that world is. To them, it's a new place.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
I get it now. I get it now.
Just like if your grandmother, you got it. Just like if your grandmother whipped up some of them pigtails, you think Curtis gonna be face deep in that shit? It's gonna be.
You're like, yeah, that's nasty. Right.
It's still nasty to me too, but you get it.
Right.
I got a better chance of that shit than Curtis. Nah, and I'm not really trying to pick on Curtis. You know, I'm the helper of white people, if you ask me.
Right.
I have one white friend. His name is Raymond. Hi, Raymond. You're okay, Raymond. Just focus right now. Stay inside. And we're plenty of suntan, Ray. I need you as my one white friend. Otherwise, I'm a racist.
Right.
Well, you know. So, okay. So she gave you this delicious snack to get your brain going.
Yes. So I'm eating popcorn, and she calls me by my demonic name. Now my name is, excuse me. My name
wait.
Mm-hmm.
Do not give that out.
Okay.
That name, never tell anybody. If somebody gets it, they can control you by that name. That's your real name. That's your soul name. I give that out.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for that protection.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, that was your true soulmate then.
Yeah.
Name and told you your name of your soul. That's a very important day. Very important day. That's a very big, powerful thing. A lot of niggas spent a lot of their occult career trying to find that out. Some niggas don't even.
It's not. I don't see why. It's not hard.
It's not hard for you because of how your mind works. That's why I had to learn over the years with a lot of complaints to Bobby Hemmett, and he just kept telling me, it's not like you're learning this, you're from this. So what seems easy and routine to you, some of these people never heard it before. They're starting getting their training from you.
Right.
You're not just telling them something to do, they're getting trained from you. They're exercising parts of their mind that has been doctored lifetimes. It's just to tell them, see, that's why you heard me telling you so much detail about going into the imagination, because I know the routine. You can't just say that and walk away. You can't just say what you just said. My chakras know how to talk to me, and then we talk about something else. People watch this to learn. Say that, and you say it's a possibility, they at least want to get a clue on what they can do.
Right.
So if you have nothing else, you could always point them to a book or tell them what you did for it to happen to you.
Yes.
So that's the type of thing when you teach, you want to keep in mind. You want to keep that. You can't assume that they know what you know, or just because you said it,
right,
you get it. Sometimes,
right, you
class until people really got it. I have to explain it in every direction. Some people get it from the left, some people get it from the right, some people get it from the left and right. So you got to talk a bit. That's why you'll hear redundancy in a lot of my lectures, because you'll never hear people get really tired of that redundancy. If they hear the redundancy, right, then they're not hearing the light. And I don't care. Right. That doesn't hurt me. I don't need to promote it. Same here. Find light. You know what I'm saying?
Same here. Same.
Those people who's finding light are not finding redundancy. They're hearing the repetitive nature of training their subconscious into a situation. So if their heart and spirit feels what's coming out my mouth enough, then they let the wall down, and that redundant power actually training you with power. Because all I ever tell niggas is how great they are. So my training is never to doubt you. My training tells you how great you are. My training tells you to be whatever you're going to be. My training says if you disagree with everything I say tomorrow, that's fine. It doesn't hurt. I don't feel a way, and there's many paths to finding light. So So
I tell people that too. Tell people that too.
There's no one way. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to it, because I'm gonna try to get you to explain how your chakras talk to you as well. But first, I'm gonna hear about this popcorn pussy. That's your soul.
Right.
It's your soul name. So whenever you need power, you call on that name as if it's outside of you. You really call on the power of your being. And when you put that to work, asses get kicked. Asses get kicked. Put both of them together, asses get kicked the fuck up.
Right. This is where the popcorn pussy story comes in at.
That's what. All right,
cool.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm having my Kool-Aid and my popcorn, and so Shiva says my name. I'm not going to say my demonic name. We're not going to do that. So
just say Brother Devon in his place. So she said, just say your name, Brother Devon in his place.
Okay, so I'm having my juice and my popcorn. I'm watching the little horror movie or whatever, and she said, Devin, I'll be right back. And I said, okay. Next thing I know, I hear her stabbing somebody. I'm like, I'm just thinking in my head like, oh shit, what the fuck? What the hell going on?
It's vicious.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And then I hear her shoot somebody. I'm like, God damn.
This bitch selling crack in a kitchen.
Right. I think my demonic wife got to be a pimp or something. Man.
Right. She down there straight out, nigga. She straight there.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you wait here on the couch. I got a little something to deal with back here. A little stab.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
Look, you eat your popcorn. I'm gonna do a little stabby stab.
Right.
Right. So doing shit up.
Yeah. So then she kind of peeps back in the room and she goes, and when I come back, we gonna have sex later. That's exactly what she said.
We washed up, and then
right.
Oh man, damn boy, real demon. Like that bitch will turn Love and Hip Hop out.
Right.
That bitch gets it. You know what I'm saying? She gets it. She just gets it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She gets it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like you gotta let her do a thing. Like she's like, look, like, here, nigga. some popcorn.
Right.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker for a second. You
Right.
just chill. And then halfway through the killing, she gets it. She sticks her head out and says, I just want to assure you the pussy game is still on for the night.
Right, exactly.
She gets it. She gets it.
She gets it. Yup.
She gets it.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
so after that.
So I'm trying to eat the rest of the popcorn, but
Right.
I'm interested in seeing her kill people. I want to know how she get out. But I can't see shit. All I can do is hear it.
That makes sense too. Like, hold up, bitch. Wait a minute, maybe she don't get it. Hold up, bitch. Why I'm sitting out here with the popcorn? I want to see this motherfucker, bitch. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you?
Right.
I don't know if she gets it. I don't know if
Right.
she gets it.
So I can't see anything. So this guy.
Me that I ain't never seen a bitch stab a nigga. Bitch, show me that.
Right. That's what I was thinking in my head.
You get it, bitch.
I love how you get in my head, bro.
That shit, we were in the same place. I don't know about the
Yeah.
bottoms, because we're gonna get to that. Femdom, did any of that shit happen to you spiritually? I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's our road
She,
split. But other than that, we are one brother. But our road split Femdom level. Like, cause you boss me around, but so much before I go, wait a fucking minute. Know why? Gets it. Khadijah gets it. She gets it.
Right. So then out of nowhere, this bum ass nigga in the underworld, I don't know who the fuck he was, but he was up in my girl house trying to tell me what to do.
Oh,
I didn't even say nothing to him. Yeah.
She testing you, nigga. That's her testing you. She gets it. She testing you.
Right. So this guy.
You turn pussy on Earth. Earth baby.
Right. Yes. So the first dumbass thing he tells me out his mouth is you need to fix your cufflinks. I'm right. So I'm looking at my cufflinks and I'm just thinking in my subconscious mind, in my head, like, I don't need to fix my shit. My shit good. What are you talking about?
My mama called me Clay. I'ma call me Clay, nigga.
Right. So
I'm gonna call me Clay.
Right. So you know, just out of the thought and the leisure of being in Shiva's house, I'll fix him anyway. But the guy that came up in her house telling me what to do, he goes back outside only for me to hear and find out and see this guy's blood is splattered all over her windows. I'm like, she done killed that motherfucker.
And you fix your cup.
And it got right. I was fixing my cup. Exactly, Mother Panic. I was just like, what the?
Like, he was gonna die anyway. I had to fix my clothes. I knew that nigga was going.
It was crazy. Right? Yeah, I'm like, I ain't gonna fix this.
Bullshit ass.
So when Shiva comes back into the house, I said, babe, what happened? She She said, I shot that nigga cold-blooded in the head because he owed me some money last week.
Ooh, that's a real bitch right there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, boy, your soulmate. Your soulmate is that. That's telling about you. You a vicious nigga. And
I am.
You're a vicious nigga.
I am, bro.
Because that bitch.
That's real rap.
Yo, I met some of the most sinister motherfuckers in the subconscious, which is the underworld. And none of them niggas doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas wanted to have fucking rankathons. They weren't fucking just murdering. I know who to get if I have a problem.
Right. My recent outer body experience, besides meeting my soulmate Shiva, I actually had a fight with the man downstairs himself. I was angry at him because I thought he ruined my life here on Earth. That's how I really felt. I felt like he ruined my life. So I went motherfucking Street Fighter Bullrog on his ass. I was boxing him, knocking his ass out. And when I knocked him out and set him on fire, all the demons in my earthly life, they start attaching themselves to my spirit and they started worshiping me. And this is the honest to demigod's truth. I love being worshipped.
No doubt, my nigga.
Yep.
You God. What else would you love? You God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What else? You know what I'm saying?
If I really do have to spend the rest of my afterlife in the underworld for 27 years, so be it. I should.
No. I say. Let me tell you, yet again, I need you to understand now because I want people to understand. The underworld is not a place. It's in your subconscious mind. That's the concept.
State of mind.
Your mind can create anything, and perhaps out of ignorance, there's now a place in the astral world called the underworld, and it may have all of that there. But in the astral world, all of that is all subconscious mind activity, and the astral world is a part of this illusion, so it's a part of your interpretations of this world. There's reality, there's soul, which is beyond this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you'll get other things and talk different ways. And if you understand, but then when there's the mythology, there's the correspondence of as above, so below, and then there's the science of this shit. And the science of this underworld is talking about subconscious mind. Osiris is your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind is shared in duality by Set and Horus, and that's your concept of good and evil. But it's really the concept of humanity and spirituality. It's not dumbed down to it's humanity and spirituality. Horus is your spirituality. He's the son of your subconscious father. He's trying to redeem your conscious mind, that 10%, that little bit of your ego that you're using, that's fighting the good fight against Set, which represents evil is considered the old you, that because Set used to rule. So Set represents non-evolutionary you. Horus represents that evolutionary factor that brings Set to Set, Osiris, all the same shit. They show my different aspects. Brothers is nothing but two ends of a goddamn magnet. You know what I'm saying? Brothers that fight, and brothers that come together. All magnetism shit. Polarity. That is what they're trying to talk about. And the polarity that you're trapped into in this illusion is represented as Horus and Set as well in that fight. Ultimately, to redeem the subconscious mind, your true mind, to sit back on the throne. The realm of Osiris is the realm of the truth, the realm of your true mind.
That makes sense.
Your subconscious mind is a pathway to actually getting out of the world. So you go through your subconscious mind work. This Anubis is actually taking you through a path of the subconscious mind to sit back on the throne, to come back to your glory. This is about your fucking head. It's not about places and evildoers and white people from other planets coming to do any reptilian shit. This is all a game here. And it's all a game that is played up here. And if you ain't doing the shit we talking about doing, you can wipe your ass goodbye. I promise you that. Half the niggas, if they don't understand this conscious shit, and half the niggas, but when I text and play around with all these faces that I see in the audience randomly, they talk like fucking religious fanatics. Don't know shit. They know shit about how to socially communicate, but they really don't know shit about the true shit. And they said not many people make it out. That's also a theory, that not many people make it out at a time. That's why even black people kept this information to the small people. They didn't give it to the masses because they knew the masses wasn't getting out. So there's very few systems, and there's a very specific way to save yourself through the symbols. Of Harrison said it's still all there. I'm gonna deal with this shit heavy in the next lecture, heavy. But right now, about that vicious pussy that's out here just killing.
Right. So
you about to tell me about sex and violence. That's really where we at with it.
Right.
That's a rap delight, nigga. You just if you put some cocaine in this rapper's delight. Sex, violence, drugs, nigga.
Right. So Shiva comes back, and she comes back to the house, and so I was like, well, shit. This is actually what I said. I was like, well, shit. After you get through killing the guys, where do they go? She just gave me this look like, do I really need to answer that, nigga? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
do I really need to answer that?
She probably was talking about they go to Earth. And she said,
right.
Answer that, nigga. You there now? I had to kill your ass.
Right.
I had to kill your ass.
Right.
I had to kill your ass. Where they going to fuck that? That's your cousin. That's
right.
Bigfoot. They cutting them all up.
Exactly.
Sending these niggas to misery camp up here. Fucking misery camp.
Exactly. Right. So she gave me that look, and then her in my mind, her kitchen is like very small. Okay. So she goes into the kitchen, does the mundane shit, wash the dishes and stuff, and then so she sits beside me on the love seat, and she goes, "Are you finished? Would you like some more juice?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine, thank you." And she likes it when I'm polite. All the other demons are like, he's too nice. Right. And she'd be like, "Shut the fuck up. This is my boyfriend right here. Anybody got something to say about him, and kick your ass too."
Oh yeah, you like that shit, huh?
Yeah. I love it when girls. I love it when girls, even now in my earthly life, I love it when girls get mean, but they don't do it to hurt me. They do it to protect me. I love that shit.
Wow. Whew. No, I feel what you're saying, but I don't know if I derive anything from that.
Right.
But
know. She likes my she knows I got a dark side. I just recently found out that my dark side is that I'm very power driven.
Mm. So you want the power, or you want her to have the power?
I want us both to have power. I want us both to be on God's status.
Now, of course, and maybe I'm wrong here, but maybe I'm wrong. But if one has power, somebody has to be submit, right?
Right. I'm
regular relationship balance of power.
I actually am the submissive type in my underworld. The underworld, so she sit next to me. She asks me, "Are you finished?" And I go, "Yes, Goddess Shiva, I'm finished." And she's like, "Oh, really? I'm a goddess? What? That's very sweet of you." And then she goes, and then she throws the stuff on the floor, because she's a demon, she gets it. So she throws the stuff on the floor and she's like, fuck it, I'll clean this stuff up later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's like
how white
I'll fuck it, I'll clean this stuff.
Like how white people do it, like how they just rip open the buttons.
Yeah.
Kind of shit.
Right.
You heard that, man.
She throws, and just like that. She throws the bowl and the glass on the floor, and show her true side comes out, her demonic side comes out. So
you
she's like,
so you didn't think her demonic side was out when she was shooting them niggas in the head already? She gets it.
Yes. I just didn't see it. I just didn't see it because I was in her house in the living room. I just heard everything.
Got you. So okay. Now what's next?
Yeah. I did. Yeah. So after she threw the popcorn and my cup on the floor, she was like, fuck it, I'll clean it up later. She was like, "So, do you want to have sex now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." And Sheba is the most.
You get it.
Yeah, Sheba is the most sexiest, most kinkiest bitch I have ever fucked in my entire supernatural existence. I love having sex with that demonic bitch. I fucking love you, Shiva.
I say that.
Yeah.
She gets it.
Okay, so yeah, man.
She's ever done any femme-dom stuff to you?
That's actually what happened when I went to go see her. We actually had the femdom sex.
Okay.
That's actually what happened.
Femdom sex. Explain that.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
You kind of frozen, Brother Panic.
Can you hear me now? See me moving now? It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I can.
It's gonna come. Can you hear me? Okay. So the question was, what is femdom sex? Break that shit down. Like we never know or what happened.
Oh, okay. So femdom for me is like I'm the submissive, and I have a dominant, but instead of, because there's different types of female dominance. You have dominatrixes, then you have mistresses. So my type would be the mistresses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's the difference?
And
I thought they were the same thing.
And they can be, but like the mistresses is kind of on the mistresses are kind of on the switchy side. They're kind of like both dominant and submissive, and that's how Shiva was with me, because that's actually my energy. I'm a balance between dom and submissive.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And
uh-huh.
a lot of them you have to give them money and stuff, like you have to pay for the stuff that they want and everything.
Oh.
Yeah. So
for who, a mistress or a dominatrix?
No, like you gotta, like, well yeah, you could pay for both of them, but I'm saying, like, as far as items, you have to pay for the items that they want.
So if they want a new boot, you have to pay for the new boot.
Yeah. You got to pay for the new boot and then, stuff. Yep.
And then once she gets the boot, she sticks it in your ass.
And facts, yes. Yep. That's basic.
I don't get it. Oh, nigga. You said like I'm waiting for the nah, it ain't like that. You said nigga facts. Yo, this is incredible, man. Incredibly honest, man.
Cause that's true.
Yeah, okay. You said facts. Nigga, this is a lot for me today. I can dig it though. I'm here. Right. So any other subversive spirits, miscreants, demonic forces?
Not recently, but like the only female spirit that I've had sex with is Shiva.
So cool. More than one time?
Yeah, we've had sex twice so far.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, that.
I really like her a lot, and I like that. I like that she likes my logic.
Mm-hmm. You said she likes your logic. She likes my dark logic more than my light logic, though. No doubt. She a dark side hoe. She gets it.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch no Baphomet. She gets it. Yeah. So I think we may be at the end then. Then we finally got here.
Yeah, this was fun.
Wow, give them your email again, Tiger. Go on.
All right, you guys. Well, to contact me, my email is Tiger. That's TYGR416 @gmail.com.
Right. He'll do correspondence, kick it with your.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Answer some of your questions. He has more.
Right. For free. For free right now. I'm not paying anybody anything. I got to get my finances together. Woo. So until that time, I'm doing the free for all. Okay.
That's the best number ever. Free, nigga. He gets it. He gets it.
I get it. I get it. It's the real tips.
It's the real tips, baby. He gets it. He gets it. So
I get it.
He gets it. He gets it. So
what?
Fun guy. He always likes to smile. He always likes to talk. So hit him up.
Yeah.
Hit him up on Facebook. You want to give out Facebook?
Oh yeah, yes. Facebook.com/Devon Cordero Harris. You know, Facebook got me with my middle name. I wasn't trying to do all that, but you know they got me. They got me, fam.
Right.
Yeah. They got me.
Should put your street name in that motherfucker.
Right.
Panic, nigga. They got me. I was Brother Panic. Yo, I said Larry Panic Walford.
Right. They got me, family.
They got me.
Right. So my Facebook is Devon, Devon. My middle name is Cordero, Corderro Harris, Harris.
Bet. Hit him up, send him some messages, have a little fun. He's a fun guy. He'll fuck with you. Like I seen you did songs at one point, my nigga.
Yeah. Speaking of songs, I'm planning to release 2 more projects. My second project, I'm unsure right now as to when it will be released. I already found out through tarot readings that it's actually supposed to make me go mainstream. I hope so. Whenever this,
you just sell out and join the Illuminati. He said,
No. I wanna pull a B.O.B. Shout out to B.O.B. man. I wanna keep my soul intact.
Don't say my brother's name when we say the Illuminati. B.O.B. is 100%. He's no Illuminati.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I want to keep it low key. I don't want to. Yeah.
That's why he had such a hard time.
You know what I mean?
All that dumb shit. He told me how many TV offers they asked him to come on and he's turned down because it's a whole mess of, they're trying to exploit him. Said, all the love and hip hops and all that shit went at him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what it means. But
you gotta watch your back in the industry.
Oh yeah, I know you was just. So let me ask you this: those songs, I'm gonna ask you to sing us out. So when we go, I'm just putting it in your head. When we go, that's what's gonna happen. Tell them we're gonna do classes soon. Now's the time to join up. I'm thinking in September, perhaps. So now's the time to join up. Everyone who joins, there's no more wait because now there's Zoom before with Skype. So now, no matter how many people sign up, when I do the class, you're in. So if you're ready, just sign up and wait, get on the list. You'll get a confirmation email from me. Let me know once you made payment, and you'll go into a folder after I confirm with you. So that's about to happen. There's always the herb pack. We're doing what we do, trying our best to get it out the door. I just sent over 100 and some packages today. And while I was there, bought 160 stamps. And we have 160 packages waiting. I got my son on OT. That's why he's also asking to come over. Again, this is his 3rd day. Got him on mail. So we're getting it out. It's there. We're still serving herbs and all that. Classes, Khadijah has them. Oh, and now Khadijah will have on her website, her and I are going to start doing joint consultations. We started doing it at the live lectures, and we had to stay an extra day. So now we're going to do them online. You'll see them on her website. So look for joint consultations, or you could have a single comment. The consultation is with Khadijah and myself together. So couples, more than welcome, and single folks, y'all can come. When I say join, I mean me and Khadijah is double. And come on, get you some consultation. Just have your questions, because consultations with me and people's questions are not enough for me, and it's enough for them. You get what I'm saying? So I get real frustrated with them, but I find it when I'm sitting with Khadijah, I can do it. So that's coming up. And we about to end this with our man Tiger. We just wanted to chop it up, have fun, talk about the astral world a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really deep, but still we went deep. You know what I'm saying? Shockingly deep. So we're going to let my man, Brotha Devon, sing us on out the door with one of his delightful hits.
So this one I just did back in June of this year. It's called Wheelchair Trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping all night. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping all night. I'm rolling and rolling. All these girls' numbers crazy insane. I just been rolling and rolling. All right, that's it.
That's real. That's real, D. That was a fire joint. I've been wheelchair trapping. That's gangster. That's real gangster. You get it, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping.
Yeah, I get it.
I make you a fat ass beat. You know what I'm saying? For that shit.
Yeah.
Ill trap.
Yeah. Check it out. Check it out on YouTube. Wheelchair trapping. Yeah, that's wheelchair.
I don't know if you can hear it. No one can ever hear it through the computer. But I got a joint that's maybe able to hear a little bit of it, and maybe I'll put it on. Maybe I'll put it on the beginning of this tape, the wheelchair trapping beat. Or maybe I'll put it at the end of the tape since we're at the end. Because I already got something that sounds like wheelchair.
Okay.
Can you hear me? The mic still on?
Yes, I hear you.
I don't hear your mic.
Yeah, it's on.
Can you? No, that must be your mic.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you must be freezing. Play that wheelchair.
Oh shit! Wait.
A wheelchair trapping.
Let
me see if you can hear.
My mic's on. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the end of the video so you can hear it for real.
Okay.
It sound like wheelchair trapping.
All right, cool.
I know you can hear it good. Your mic is off though.
Oh, it is?
Still can't hear you. Me don't hear you, brother.
Can you hear me now?
Let's not go crazy. You saying goodbye anyway. ID, I'm gonna talk to you soon, bro. Good having you, man.
You too.
You get it.
I get it. It's the real tip.
All right, bro.
All right.
Wheelchair trapping. I'll be wheelchair trapping.
I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I just been rolling and rolling. 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 I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair. I've been wheelchair trapping. I've been wheelchair trapping. Wheelchair trapping. check. I've been what you're trying. I've been what you're trying. We'll check. We'll check. We'll check. I've been what you're trying. I've been what you're trying. We'll check. We'll check. We'll check. We'll check. I just been rolling and rolling. 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 I've been